floor is all yours, Ganondorf.
Okay, so I'd like to start. I'd like to find out if there's like any small animals running around here.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think you have to roll for that. There's definitely a bunch of squirrels. There's like, there's little birds. Although if you wanted to find something specific, perhaps you could roll a perception check and tell me what you're trying to find.
Friends, I'm sorry.
So what I'm trying to do is basically use beast sense and find a willing beast and basically talk to them to kind of like possess them and see if they can scout our path ahead.
Oh. Can you possess animals? Is that a thing you can do?
Based on this verbiage, that's what it sounds like.
Oh, whoa. But it's only for the next hour. Okay, I mean... Okay, so
But
here's...
you don't control the animal, correct?
That's true, but he does have speak of animals. So I think this is going to require a series of
Yeah, but
checks.
he's asking a squirrel to spy for us, you know? Keep that in mind.
Yeah,
He could ask a bird.
I mean,
Yeah,
they're
you have to
going
find something
through
pretty smart.
their environment, so I mean, they're as intelligent and they know based on the information that only they would know wherever their natural habitat is. So I figure like a small woodland furry creature that's on somewhere on this path that we should be walking on to go to Alessia should be able to tell us something about what's on the path.
I think we need a falcon or a pigeon. That's what we need.
A pigeon.
That would be amazing. Aerial reconnaissance. Yeah.
I thought pigeons were like some of the dumbest animals, like actually
What?
IRL.
Birds are smart.
Yeah, birds are pretty smart, but maybe
Birds
pigeons
or
are one of the worst.
pigeons?
Okay,
Pigeons
fair
are
enough.
birds.
I've seen pigeons wear bread as an outfit.
I mean, I would wear bread.
I do want to say, I think literally every single beast in 5e has an intelligence of -4, so... But, I know that they know enough to listen to commands and directions, if they're, like, domesticated or, trained by you, so, like, if you want... Yeah, let's say, okay, before you go, yeah, this is going to require a series of checks, though. So why don't you roll animal handling and see if you can manage to take care of not having, like, things fly away from you.
Alright, well, that's 19. I didn't mean to roll with advantage, but
that's
19.
fine. Yeah, okay, so you managed to, describe to me the bird that you are approaching.
So I guess I'll be approaching a pigeon, and I see a pigeon that's on our path and near us, and I see it pecking at some rocks on the ground. And yes, that's the one right there. I heard him. That's the one.
All right. And I'll just say you go ahead and you channel speak with animals. So yeah, why don't you? Oh, Jarius asked, how do you add a rapier? Oh, really quickly, for those of you who don't know how to do this, in the top right, there's a little eye. That is your compendium. That is where you can search up rules and items and spells and creatures. If you search up rapier, you should be able to drag and drop into your inventory. If not, I can do it for you. Just let me know in a whisper or through voice if you're having problems.
Just to clarify, that only works for like base items, not any like the unique stuff that you give us, right?
That is correct. If it's not in the compendium, drag and drop won't work, obviously, because you can't drag anything.
Alright, go ahead, sorry.
Yeah, he's having trouble, so I'll add it to his inventory.
I can't drag it.
I think it's because if you have it in a separate window, it won't work. I can do it. If you want to delete something, press the lock button, and you click the trash can that shows up. Alright, you are speaking with this pigeon.
Hey, pigeon. I don't know your name yet, but my name's Ganondorf. What's yours?
I was ever given a name.
All right. Well, I'd like
What's
to
a
know.
name?
I'd like to know if you could help us. We're about to go on this path, and I was wondering if you could fly ahead and look at the path and see if there's anything dangerous, anything that you would be scared of, and if you can come back and tell us.
All right, but like, what do I get in return for this?
I'll give you a whole ration. That should be like a month's worth of food for you.
Alright, you take out a ration, you like plop it at his feet, and because it is a pigeon and very stupid, it starts immediately pecking at the covering, trying to open it.
Say it gets better. Don't worry, I'll open it up for you so you can actually see the food once you come back.
Alright, go ahead and deduct a ration from your inventory and then roll persuasion with advantage. Yeah, okay, no, that works. Alright, but you better make sure that this is open when I get back.
Alright, as he's saying that, I'll start unwrapping it.
Okay, and I'm guessing you cast Beast Sense, because that would kind of defeat the entire
Yes,
point of this.
so
if
I
you don't
can
do it.
so I can see through his eyes. Yes.
Okay, that works. Okay. You start opening the rations. And while you're doing this, you cast Beast Sense on this pigeon. And you shoo her off, I guess. And you can see through the eyes of this pigeon. And as she sort of follows the path forward, you can see into the distance. So right now it's just forestry. There doesn't seem to be anything of what's the word I'm looking for? Significant note. But I guess as you guys move on and as she continues flying for the next hour, I'll update you with how things go. But yeah.
All right.
Okay.
So far, so good. Looks clear.
Last call for anybody else if they want to do anything in Greenhorn.
Pigeon's gonna betray us for better food.
That would be funny. Just like
I don't-
forgets to come back.
Just suddenly becomes a major antagonist.
It does have -4 intelligence. All right, if that is all said and done, then let's get to the road. So this is what happens. The pigeon moves faster than you, and you slowly trot out of Greenhorn, and you see the city fade into the distance behind you. And during the duration of this hour, it is very peaceful. And at sort of the end of your beast sense, Ganondorf, the pigeon does eventually land in sort of an arid, dry section of the path that seems to be on the way towards Elysia. And through her eyes, although it's a little difficult because she's looking around for food like crazy, right? And most of it is spent sort of just looking straight down or at things that look tasty. You do see that there are some other horse-drawn caravans that are sort of just laying in wait. And you're not quite sure who's manning them, but why don't you roll perception through the eyes of this pigeon?
Advantage or regular?
Just regular.
You said perception?
Just perception, yes.
Okay.
Okay. They look like shady characters. They look like they're up to no good. So that is, with that, your vision disconnects from this pigeon, and you find yourself back on the foresty path. The other thing that happens is while you're on this road, all of you see a portal open up beneath Eragon and Kent, and they fall through, and they're freaking out, and from beneath the portal pops up a small humanoid creature, and it's got this purple robe on. Its face, or maybe its mask, is just completely black. It's got spindly arms, and it's like, I'll just be borrowing them for a moment. I'll give them back. I promise. I promise. I'll give them back.
Do you have any steals?
There's no time. See you. They'll be back. I promise. Okay, goodbye. And he jumps back down, and the portal closes. And Eragon and Kent are no longer in your party.
Dang, I was gonna steal his boyfriend. It's okay.
What the fuck was that?
You didn't even answer my question.
I mean, that was the guy from Costco.
That was
Yeah.
not Garfield the Deer's Warlock.
No, it was the guy I blinded, right?
It was not Connor.
Oh. You
It
need more
was
voices.
something else. It was something else.
Okay, that's
No,
fair.
Connor was like mafia. Like, this is just a.
Connor was straight out of Boston.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Alright.
I mean, I don't know Boston.
Are we supposed to see a map, by the way?
No, you are seeing just the splash screen. So I'll just sort of give some narrative. Your first the entire trip takes about 4 days at the pace you're making. And the first day passes by sort of peacefully. Nothing really happens. But you start transitioning. The trees fade away. And the land gets drier and drier. The sound of the hooves hitting the ground goes from a soft sort of plump of hoof on dirt to hoof on cracked ground. It's more crunchy. And you start seeing sand. You start seeing a sort of deserty path. Ganondorf, you recall from the duration you could see through this pigeon that you were approaching this landmark. Do you say or do anything?
I'd just like to tell everyone that this is where the pigeons ended, and he started to see the shady people on the path, so we should be ready for anything.
Are they cultists?
I couldn't tell. They had
They were
caravans
not
like
wearing the
ours.
robes.
Okay, so they were not cultists. They look like other caravanners like us.
Did they have upgraded wheels like us?
No one has wheels like us, sir.
Alright, then you're fine.
Yeah, I'm confident that we have better wheels than them.
Okay. Here's what happens. You are a lucky man, Eternal. Everybody can thank Eternal for this because I was gonna do a whole ambush sequence, but I guess not. So you roll up towards this bridge up ahead of you. Can everybody see the screen, by the way?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes, I can see Odin safely behind you.
He's on his little surfboard holding onto a rope, and he's just like,
It's perfect.
he's chilling back there.
Also,
Um,
did Ballers do like some strength training or what? Because he's fucking yoked up now.
Ballers has been upgraded to a warhorse.
Oh yeah.
Dang, cool.
And so this is what happens. Because you notice them, none of you are surprised. But as you get closer, you see these figures. They draw weapons, and the ones at the reins of these wagons, they sort of whip the horse, and they start chasing you. And so I would like everybody to roll for initiative, and I'll go over some specific rules. You wanted your mounted combat, so here you go.
Your mounted combat?
Well, I guess not mounted, vehicle combat, I suppose.
Damn. Mounted combat.
I whipped this up literally today.
I really hope we're gonna get a duel between Ballers and the other horse.
Where is it?
I am dumping all my support buffs onto ballers.
Here we go. Okay, so the rules for this type of combat. While you're on the cart, you don't have to worry about movement. Right now, I have Wheelie and Galadriel at the helm, so either of them are going to control Baller's movement. The distance you can move is limited by Baller's speed, which is 60 feet. So On your turn, you don't have to roll animal handling or anything like that. You can just say, I want ballers to go X feet in this direction. Dynasty can't click her token.
Yeah, I don't know if it's just because of where it's at, but maybe Ballers is
why.
covering it or something. Oh, there you go.
Try again, yeah.
You can roll initiative now.
I needed to do one small change.
She's on the turn order. What did you say? Sorry.
Yeah, I quickly just made up these rules, by the way. I don't know if they're going to be effective, but we'll see. So, and I'll deal with the bandits initiatives in a moment. Ballers is not going to have his own initiative unless he somehow like breaks free of your cart and then things go crazy. But basically, Wheelie and Galadriel, both of you are drivers. You can choose to spend your turn to direct the cart in a certain direction. So for you two specifically, and this is for anyone in general if you're driving the cart, the most you can move the cart is limited by Ballers' speed, which is 60 feet. And if you want to, you can decide to take evasive action, which will have your speed, but every attack that's made on the cart is going to have disadvantage. And anybody on the cart, like any ranged attacks, is going to have disadvantage. So if that's something you want to do, that's something, just let me know on your turn, hey, I want to take evasive action. For everybody else, if you're riding the cart, don't worry about movement, because you're just kind of on the cart. If you decide to jump off, then we can talk about movement and stuff. The other thing, I mean, that's pretty much it. Yeah, it's just, if you're driving the cart, you have some special actions. I gave the cart HP and AC, and I made it a little beefier because you guys spent time upgrading it. If the cart's destroyed, then, you know, I mean, it's destroyed, you don't have a cart, and we'll deal with that. So let me go ahead and roll initiative for all of these boys.
It's a lot of boys.
It's a lot of boys.
The heck is this?
Those are vultures.
Someone riding the vulture?
No, it's just a really big vulture.
But there's someone on this vulture.
Oh, that's a rock.
A what?
No,
Oh,
the
wait.
token has a person
No,
on
you're
it.
right. The token does have a person on it. Well, there's nobody on that vulture. I just grabbed that from the monster manual.
That's a big vulture. Holy
Big
moly.
vulture.
You should have improvised and let the person be on the vulture.
I don't want to control another character, man.
Does that cactus north of us have 40 health?
That's
No, that's
hard.
the cart. I don't
Oh,
know.
Oh,
so
okay.
bad.
Makes sense.
Okay. First in the turn is Galadriel. So again, you can decide to steer ballers or you can make an attack.
We'll just have to think about this. I think I'm going to make an attack on this horse that's kind of behind us.
Yep.
That way this cart... Yeah, I'm going to shoot the horse. They can't follow us if they have no horse. Can I use my new bow that I got? The Thread of Fate?
Oh, you absolutely can. Do you want to use its special ability?
Yes, but I don't know how to...
You gonna make it a baby horse?
So yeah, it's not an attack, but I think it's a what check did I make it? Do you have the PDF with you?
I don't. Oh, hold on. Let's see. I'll grab it real quick.
I see it.
I thought it was a dex check.
Oh, I see. The difficulty check depends on the length of time being rewound. Oh, I didn't even give a specific check. Yeah, we'll make it dex. We'll make it, let's say, actually in this case, let's make it a nature check.
A nature check?
Yeah, you're gonna call back on your memory of, like, a horse's life cycle, and you're gonna imagine a younger mare. Is that mare? I don't know if the mare's the right word.
Alright.
20! Alright.
Baby
Okay.
horse, here you come.
Yeah, this is what happens. So you, instead of drawing an arrow from your quiver, you actually just sort of hold your shooting hand across the bowstring, and a shimmering see-through yellow arrow materializes, and you draw back the bow, and you let it fly. And it hits the horse. It does not leave a wound, but all of you see the shape of this horse start to shift, and it shrinks into a how young are you trying to get this horse?
Oh, go feed us.
Yeah. Just born.
Okay. This horse weighs and neighs and whinnies in protest, and shrinks and shrinks and shrinks. And left dead. Still attached to the. Well, I guess it's fallen out of the reins because it's so small. But it's just like a newborn horse. It's got all of the fluid as if it were just born from the womb. And it's sort of lying on the ground and struggling to get on its feet as newborn horses are. And the bandit that was driving this caravan looks down and he's like, huh? And is panicking. Odin, it is your turn.
Please don't drink.
He's
Oh wait,
far away,
actually,
though,
actually,
I
you
mean,
could. You're far enough away now.
Yeah.
I got a good idea. Don't worry about it. So I'm gonna go ahead and run up to this guy. It's 10, 15, and I'm gonna grab the horse. Attempt to grab the horse.
Okay, yeah. I guess this would be animal handling with advantage because it's a child. All right, you scoop up this horse.
All right, and then with this horse in hand, I'm gonna run over to my friends here. I'm gonna toss the horse to Ganondorf.
All right. Ganondorf, you see Odin carrying this slick newborn horse, and he tosses it to you, and you catch it, and do you say anything? Do you respond?
Give me 1 second. I have a baby crying.
You got 2 now.
I am going to grab him from Odin, and I'm gonna call you Bagpipes, and I'm gonna put him in the cart next to me.
All right.
Excellent.
You put down this very confused horse next to you. Odin, I guess you're sort of hanging onto the cart, or?
I'm just standing right next to it.
All right.
I'm not on it.
All right, this will be interesting.
Someone pushed Odin away. He's not supposed to be 20 feet near the cart.
Next in turn is going to be one of the figures in the far distance. Oh, you guys are super far away. All right, he's going to attempt to shoot at you, though.
Would it be with disadvantage? Because that's over 200 feet.
I think it would be. Let me just make sure it's not over his range real quick.
Maybe he has a English longbow.
It's within 320, but it will be with disadvantage.
Wow, that's a sharpshooter.
Okay, 10, and that does not hit. Ballers manages to grab the arrow with his teeth, and he turns back and looks at you for approval.
Good boy, Ballers.
Put your
And
bread in that ball.
he shakes his head as if to say, "You're damn right I am."
You will get the best hooves of steel.
The next bandit in the far distance, you see him. I couldn't find an image for this. I apologize, but you see him get behind a huge boulder, and that's the end of his turn. Let me just draw that in.
Does this look like
Alright.
the same boulder that hit Hill Dwarf before?
Return of the
What, he's
boulder.
coming back?
Why can't I move it?
In peace.
There we go. All right, there we go. That's good enough, I think. All right. Ganondorf, it's your turn.
All right. I would like to take my minute hand. Actually, no. We're gonna be in combat for a bit here. I'm gonna go enraged, and
Alright.
I'm going to invoke the totem spirit of the bear. So my body kind of changes. My hair gets longer. Any exposed skin that people can see now like becomes like thick and coarse with hair, and my eyes kind of change colors, and the pupils get rather large, and
Okay.
I am enraged, and I'm
You
going
are
to chuck my minute hand at this guy over here on the cart.
All right.
Ugh, it's a crit.
Oh, it's a crit. Dang. So that's 9 damage total. All right. Yeah, solid hit. Catch him right in the ribs.
And that'll be the end of my turn. I'm gonna pet Bagpipes.
Okay. Hildorf Polygon is your turn.
I'm gonna cast Toll the Dead on the target that Eternal will just hit.
All right.
Unfortunately, I don't think the game will register, but I'll send you the link for the save check.
Yep, it's just a wisdom
Yeah.
save with a 13.
Yeah, and then let me know if it hits, and if it doesn't, then I'll...
I mean, you still roll for damage. Roll a d12.
12 damage, because I have +1 idol from my teenage Bible.
Yes, you do. All right, you open up your Bible, and out from it rings a dolorous sound, and this bandit coughs up blood and tumbles over the front of his wagon and lays on the ground unmoving.
That's good.
Okay, next in line is the other figure in the distance, who is also going to get behind a large boulder. And that is the end of his turn.
I swear to God, if I get hit by another boulder...
Wheelie, it is your turn.
You said if you want to move ballers, it takes your turn.
Yeah, it will take your turn if you want to move ballers because you were spending your turn maneuvering him.
Okay, I will move him as far as I could get.
Okay, so just 60 feet in a straight line.
Yeah. Can I still move?
Wait. You're gonna get us closer to all the people that are trying to shoot us, and further away from the target we're trying to finish.
It's just one person, and also like it also gets you closer to shoot at them.
Yeah, but they're all next in line for the turn order.
To be fair,
There's like five. There's like 5 people who are probably way too far away to still shoot us, even if we move like 60 feet.
Man,
You know
I
what?
didn't know you could
Go
say
ahead.
so much within 6 seconds.
Alright, look.
Well, this is out of character, so not weak.
This is metagaming. All right, if you're gonna move him, let me get him there, and I'll move everybody else with him. You don't have to move your tokens. I got it figured out. All right, here we go.
Oh. Whoa.
All right, there we go.
Can I still move?
I mean, I guess you can move within the cart, sure. Yeah.
Can I be left behind?
Oh yes, you are left behind. Sorry. Yeah,
So
the,
really-
the cart careens away from you, and you just sort of wave bye-bye.
He's still tied up though, isn't he? Tied up with rope.
Yeah, isn't he tied up with a little
So he's gonna
string?
get like.
No, I let go to go
He
grab
got off
the
it.
horse.
Oh,
yeah.
that's right. That's right.
I was gonna see if Steely could just push Odin away from the cart.
That's fine too.
Alright, Odin's left behind. Next in line... Oh, is the dead guy. He's dead. Next in line is going to be one of the vultures who's going to fly towards the direction of the sort of start of the map. That's the end of its turn. Next is the giant vulture, who will do the same thing.
Wow, I thought it was a combat pig.
Next is Flinty.
I want to use my new thing to inspire everybody. So I think it says everyone gets 5 temporary hit points and can immediately use reaction to move without
Oh.
provoking opportunity attacks. So I think everyone can move and get 5 hit points.
Yeah, I'm
Wait, you
just
can
reading
also-
this.
You can also use a bonus action to make yourself look fabulous.
That is true. I mean, yeah. I mean that's how it works. Is I make myself
Yeah.
look fabulous and inspire everyone. So I'm gonna like.
What's your charisma modifier?
Charisma 2. Wait. What's my modifier?
It's the big number. It's 2.
2. Yeah.
So you can give 2 people temporary hit points.
Oh, okay. Oh man.
Well, the mage is the squishy one for sure. Isarya.
I feel like Odin might need some help back there.
He'll be
So-
fine. He has one. He's only dealing with one
You
person.
1v1 that guy.
Are you within 60 feet of Odin actually? Oh yeah,
She
you
is.
got it.
She is.
You
Yeah.
fucking got it.
I don't know. Can-
Odin doesn't need help though. He can just drink something and blow up.
Plus, he's only dealing with like one person, so we're the ones who are getting the attention.
I feel like ballers might be taking a lot of the attacks, though. You know. So
That's actually big brain, yeah.
yeah, I'm gonna give ballers 5 temporary hit points, and I'll also buff. Oh man. Galadriel. She's a driver.
Okay. Go ahead and deduct 1 bardic inspiration, and you can still do an action.
Out
Okay.
of character, that just acts like an overshield, right? And basically, once he loses that health, it goes away.
Yes, and it's non-healable, if that makes any sense.
Okay.
You can't heal back the overshield. So Galadriel, it looks different on Ballers because he has a more basic character sheet, but on your character sheet, there's actually a spot for temporary hit points. If you can go ahead and just give yourself 5 of those, that
Yep,
would be
that's where I put
lovely.
'em.
Great, thank you.
Okay. And then I'm too far away. Let's see. What? No, I'm not in range to do anything else.
Out of curiosity, does that? So it says you can use the reaction to move. Does that mean Ballers gets to move, or does
Oh,
he
yeah,
not
it is
count as a
Ballers.
character?
The way it's working right now, no, Ballers is controlled by, I guess now
By
it's
the
just Galadriel.
drivers.
Yeah, Galadriel can move too. Right. So can Galadriel like use that to move?
Yeah, I'll let that. Yeah, Galadriel can definitely use her reaction to move Ballers.
Okay, yeah, we can move ballers.
All right, just going full speed, or are you going to take evasive maneuver?
I would say invasive, because you got these bad people right here we're coming up on.
Okay, so you will move 30 feet, and during this round of combat until the start of Galadriel's next turn, all attacks made against the cart and made against the passengers will have disadvantage unless the cart is boarded, of course. So 30 feet, which is just to the other side of this bridge. Okay. Okay. And that is the end of your turn, Flinty?
Yep.
Odin's gonna have a really hard time catching up. Alright. The singular bandit that was left behind is going to jump down and run up to you, Odin, and very bravely square up against you. Actually, he's gonna try and grapple you, so roll strength, please.
Oh shoot, I had advantage check. Sorry.
No, I think it's me. He should have just normal advantage, but that's fine. He rolled a 9. Oh wow, you rolled 6. All right. His bandit manages to grab the upper hand. Perhaps you were disoriented from suddenly losing your footing as the cart speeds away. And this bandit jumps over on top of you and pins you to the ground. And so you are prone. Alright, next. Which one are you? Why aren't you showing up? Oh, because you're the way over here. One of the other figures in the distance is going to move his distance towards the cliff and get as close as he can and toss a shot at Ballers with disadvantage. Does not hit. Yeah, does not hit. You see the arrow glance off sort of the spectral shield that Ballers has that was given to him by Flinty. Alright, next up is the bandit down here. Excuse me, down here. He is going to run up, shove his friend out of the way, and attempt to intercept you with their cart. He is going to move up to 60 feet. She has it. It's just not displayed on her token, but it's on her character sheet. Yeah. I couldn't find a good way to have temporary hit points show up because it won't show up as a bar unless there's a total, which doesn't make sense for 10 hit points.
Hey, also her health is still showing up incorrect. Because she has 25 health right now, but still shows 18 on her token.
Oh, yeah, I can fix that.
Oh, I thought she had 18 health.
Oh shoot, Immy, roll.
Yeah.
I need to give her. Whoops. I need to give Immy a roll. I'm sorry. Forgot completely. Alright, she'll get a chance next round. She just sort of sits around, and she's like, you guys got this. Yeah, these guys are gonna run up and try to intercept you. And they manage to do so. Okay. Next up is the last vulture, who is also going to follow her brethren and fly towards the corpse. Next in line is Isarya.
I'm gonna cast Scorching Ray on the 3 people in front of us.
Oh, okay. So just so you know, you can choose the same target, but you want to target, I guess, the horse and the 2 bandits?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, let me know which ones you target in what order, and go ahead and roll for attack and damage.
I'm gonna get the 2 bandits first, and then the horse.
Okay. You may have to click on the spell 3 times, just FYI. Oh, you should have all your spell slots. I'll just keep track of... You only used 1 level 2 spell slot for this, but... Yeah, so go ahead and roll it 2 more times. Okay, wow. Okay, yeah. All 3 hit. you see from Isarya, sort of a sphere of fire raised above her head, and out from it come three fiery beams, which sear their target. First one takes 10 damage. Next one takes 9. And the horse takes 11.
Sorry, horse.
And is freaked out. Next up in the distance, you see a very large, burly man. Oh, he should be bigger than this, I guess. He's a large man. Yeah, he is quite large. At least close to 7 feet, and he's going to leap off from the cliff. And he is going to just stand there menacingly. Next up is the bandit, which was just shot. And he is going to push his friend off the reins again, and they are going to attempt to flee. And they're going to drive towards the cliffside. Okay. Galadriel, it is your turn.
So I have a question. I got to select a new class when we leveled up, and I'm gonna tag something in the chat box. And do I have to find a beast, or do I just automatically get one? Pick one.
You do in-game have to find a beast, but we can retcon and say you did that back in Greenhorn.
Bagpipes.
You want to make Bagpipes your beast?
No.
Baby horse?
How about the goldfish?
I was thinking of panther. Like.
Okay, let me see if the panther is that low.
I mean, it lists it in the description, so I would assume it fits underneath that challenge rating of 1/4.
It does, yeah. Okay. I'll get it out for you. I guess you control the panther, right?
Yeah.
Okay. What's the panther's name?
Dang. Josie's pulling a no you.
I know. I don't know.
What's the one from Jungle Book called? Nobody? Oh my
Jafar.
God. No, fucking not
Oh,
Jafar.
oh
That's
wrong
Aladdin.
one.
Bagheera.
That's flanking.
What
Oh,
did you say,
wait.
Jarius?
What color is the panther?
It's black.
Bagheera, that's right. Yeah.
Fine. Bagheera.
Fuck yeah.
If it's the alliteration.
Yes.
All right. Let me just set this up real quick for you.
Okay.
It's like a zoo up in here.
We're just
We
getting
are.
started.
We are a traveling circus.
Says he takes my turn on my initiative. There's a lot there.
Yeah, I'm just getting everything ready and set up for this, so you can
Sorry.
control Bagheera. No, don't worry about it.
Oh, look at that guy.
Okay. You should be able to move it around and drag it.
Yeah. You can't. She can't grab it. Oh, she had the wrong thing. There it is. Yeah.
All right, cool. Let me go back and read this. Okay, your proficiency bonus is added to the AC attack rolls and damage rolls, as well as to any saving throws and skills it is proficient in. Okay, so I can update its stats real quick to reflect that. Yeah, don't apologize for this. This was going to happen at some point where I'd have to do things on the fly. What is your proficiency bonus, Galadriel? I think it's 2.
2.
Okay.
I didn't mean to put that in there.
Or 4 times your ranger level. So right now it's 13. 4 times is 12. So right now, 13 will take 13. And it can spend hit dice. Interesting. Okay. I need to change its attacks. Okay, Bagheera should be all set up. Let me just do one more quick confirmation. Yep, there we go. So you can use your action, which means you yourself cannot attack, to do those things that are listed in that tooltip.
So it takes my turn if I verbally command him, right?
That is correct. Yes. I will add him to the initiative. I guess he'll go after you.
And if I don't issue a command, the beast takes the dodge action.
Dodge basically means that the
Yeah, what does that mean?
the next attack made against it will have disadvantage if it is attacked.
Oh, okay. How far does he move? Like, if I tell him to attack something, how far is, like, his range?
If you open up Bagheera's stat sheet, you can see that his speed is 50 feet with a climbing speed of 40 feet.
So can Bagheera go over to these vultures and roar at them? I don't know. Do I have to pick an action from that list you said?
If you... It seems like the wording's kind of vague. I mean, my understanding is that you can tell it to do a specific thing, which will consume an action. I guess otherwise it'll just behave on its own, but it is loyal to you.
Okay.
So you can
I can just attack the vultures?
You can attack the vulture and you can tell it, like, hey, Bagheera, go attack them. And on Bagheera's turn, it will do that. I guess basically, you could, if you wanted to, have Bagheera attack on your turn, and then he can attack on his turn after that, if that makes any sense.
Okay, or I could just take a normal turn and then he has a turn afterwards, right?
That is correct.
And I can give him a command on his turn?
Yes, it is loyal to you. And if that's wrong to anybody watching, I guess those are homebrew rules, so...
DM's discretion.
Deal with it.
Right. Okay, so on my turn, I want to use my longbow and shoot one of these guys in a cart.
In front of you?
Yeah.
Okay, can the top one or the bottom one?
The top one.
Alright, go ahead and make an attack roll. 15. Yep, that hits. You hit him right in the neck, and he falls over front and is run over by the cart as it passes over his body. So it is Bagheera's turn. You can control him. You can also alt double click to take a look at his sheet. So he has a move of 50 feet.
Okay. Oh. I think he's too far away to... Oh wait, you can move 10 spaces, right?
Yes, but the vultures are flying.
Oh, okay. I don't think that'll work. Let's see. I would say just Bagheera go and just attack them, but instead of attacking because they're not on the ground, he's just gonna let out a big roar.
Okay,
Does that
to
make
like...
sense?
I...
Scare him away.
Okay, I guess that would be intimidation, which is what, strength? So why don't you
Charisma.
move Oh, it's charisma. Okay, why don't you move Bagheera into position?
Oh, I guess he's on the ground. There we go.
Yep, and you're just gonna roll charisma. So you just click on charisma in his stat block.
Sheet.
11. Yeah, that is not sufficient. The vultures keep on flying overhead, seemingly oblivious to this panther that has mysteriously appeared out of thin air. Okay. Odin, it is your turn. You are prone, and you are currently being pinned by this bandit.
Okay, so can you run me through what that means as far as like my abilities that I can use? Do I have to take a turn to stand back up, or?
You would. That is correct. You would have to basically try to break out of this pin, and that would be your action.
Okay, is he also prone then?
Yeah, he's
Since
prone
I'm-
as well.
Can I ask him if my special sauce smells like chloroform?
Are you gonna try and take a drink while you're pinned?
I'm gonna see if I can get him to drink it on accident.
Oh man, what would this be? Okay, Odin, I think this is gonna happen. I think you're gonna have to make 2 strength rolls. One to break out of the pin, and the second to try and... I mean, I guess if you're not forcing it, then the second would be dexterity.
Would it be like a persuasion
Well, why don't
roll?
we one thing at a time? Why don't we roll strength to see if you can break out of this pin? Just strength, not strength save.
Oh, sorry. I get confused.
Whoops, he does not have disadvantage, he just has normal. It's a tie. But I guess... Yeah, I guess the defender... Yeah, you're right, defender wins. Okay, you managed to break free. How would you like to try and get this guy to drink your special sauce? You are still prone, but you have managed to free your hands.
Alright, I just want to take my special sauce and basically shove it in his face and ask him if it smells like chloroform, and trying to get it in his mouth.
Okay. I think he's just gonna roll Constitution then. You don't have to.
Save.
Oh, goddamn it,
But
I keep clicking that too.
You also don't have to. 16. Yeah. He smells it and he's like, you know, smells all kind of nasty, but If you were trying to do anything funny, it didn't work. He is in the turn order. He's Hildorf Pollock. He's right below you, Ganondorf.
I'm blind.
So
Thank you.
So you have escaped this guy, though. If you would like to stand up, that costs half your movement, and you can still move.
Okay, so I'm gonna do. I'm gonna stand up, and then I'm gonna action surge. I can English, which lets me perform a second thing.
It does let you perform a second action, yes.
So then I'm gonna take out my 2 axes.
While you're lying on the ground?
Oh, I thought I stood up.
Oh, you stood up. Okay, yeah,
I stood up,
okay.
yeah. So I spent half my movement to stand up, and then did the action surge. And I'm gonna take out my 2 one-handers. Go ahead and attack this guy.
All right, make them with advantage because he is still prone. Okay. He manages to roll out of the way of your first swing, but your second one catches him mid-roll in the back. And he lets out a
for
grunt.
talking shit about my drinks.
Next in the order is another one of the Cliff Bandits who is going to continue throwing pot shots at ballers. Does not work. This one just goes flying way off the mark. Next in the order is the bandit that you saw go behind the top boulder. He is going to do nothing. Ganondorf, it is your turn.
Alright, I would like to recall my minute hand from that dead body way back there.
Okay.
And then... Ooh, wait, I have to check something real quick. So I have a range of 60, so I'm not able to hit anything with that, right?
No.
Oh, I guess I can hit the vulture, right?
Yeah, okay, you can hit the vultures.
Okay, I am going to take my minute hand and chuck it at Big Bird over here.
You're gonna teleport your body there too, apparently.
Oh shit.
Go ahead and make an attack roll.
Alright.
That would be with disadvantage though, right? Because it's beyond 20.
It's beyond 20, yeah.
Okay. 13. Yeah, but you managed to catch him. Were you aiming for anything in particular or just at the mass?
Yeah, from this distance I'm just trying to hit a target.
Alright, yeah. You managed to catch it, in its... I guess it should be facing the other way. You managed to catch it in its right leg, and it lets out a squawk. And you see blood come trickling out from the entrance wound.
Does he continue to fly?
Yes.
Okay. And then I'm gonna stay on the cart, and that'll be my turn.
Okay. Hildorf Pog.
Let me check distance real quick. Oh, I fucked up. Jeez.
You can move on the cart to get closer.
Yeah, but it's still not really useful for me with all the range I have on my skills. Okay. Can I choose to like? How much movement speed would I lose if I would, let's say, jump down from the cart and then Like,
You wouldn't lose any from jumping down.
so I would not lose any movement from exiting the cart, and then I would have full movement for like a few units, like to move freely
Yeah,
from the
for
cart,
whatever
correct?
for whatever's remaining. Let's just say that you can leave from the closest point in the cart and you'll have full movement because I kind of just made it. You can just move wherever you want on the cart.
Okay, that's fine. 'Cause I actually have enough to lose 5 in the cart, so that's fine too. So I'm gonna jump down from the cart and make my way here. From this position, that should be 30. Yes. I will get down on my knees and pray to my god to use Radiant of the Dawn and hit all those 4 targets.
Including the
Bagheera.
You don't get to choose your targets. It just hits everybody.
Yeah, hits everything in a 30 feet radius by 2d10 plus my
Wait,
cleric
30
level.
feet. Where in the...
No, it only hits enemies. Okay,
Oh,
do you want me to link it? I don't mind.
Bagheera's not an enemy though. Bagheera's a good guy.
Oh, okay.
Who?
This panther's with you. That's
Okay,
Galadriel's
so
pet.
just read it. Okay, so I can channel
Yeah.
divinity to harness the power of the sun, blah blah blah. I select the people that I hit, so I can choose like who I want to hit. So my party is saved. Although if they
Yes.
have darkness rituals on them, it's gonna be dispelled. I don't think so. So I'm gonna hit all those 4 targets.
Just small clarification. The bottom vulture is not going to be hit because he is in the air about 10 feet. But you
Okay.
will hit the large one and the one in the bottom right. So are you saying you want to hit this panther as well?
What's the panther?
Bro.
Oh, that little thing here. I mean, does it make a difference if I move 1 more step closer?
Well, no, I'm just saying you can choose to not hit it because that's I'm just letting you know that's Galadriel summon.
Don't hit it,
5,
Jesus.
7.
You said it like twice.
Okay, so no, I'm not gonna hit. Oh. No, but I want to be in position to hit the vultures. I don't want to hit this. I don't want to hit this pet.
I don't think you will because you can choose who to hit, right?
Yeah, but you're telling me that 1 vulture is too far, so I would have
Yes,
to make 1 more
the bottom
step.
vulture. I think you should
But
take
if
one
I
more
make-
step.
But if I make 1 more step, is it good enough, or does it not make it?
Yeah, that's good enough now. I'm just doing a strict like horizontal plus vertical distance. I don't want to do any weird trigonometry to figure out the actual distance.
Yeah, it's pretty hard to tell when it's like height related.
Right. Alright, go ahead and roll your damage.
It says
They
around
have-
me. Nah, I would have to Google it. They have to make Constitution saving throw. I'll roll. Is it 2d10? Yeah, 2d10. So I do 13 plus my cleric level. That's 3 plus 1, so that's 16, 17. Yeah. So total 17 radiant.
Oh
damage.
man, and your spell save DC is 13, right?
I believe it is. Yes.
Okay, yeah, this is literally what happens. So it's not a huge flaming punch this time. This time, you see 2 of Ra's hands appear on either side of this flock of vultures, and they clap together with a thunderous boom. And when the image dissipates, all 3 of the vultures, all of their feathers are completely burnt up, and they are just charred, and they all fall to the ground dead.
Damn, that's good. Sounds like I did Raw's bidding pretty well.
Clapped him.
Yep, clapped him. That's the end of my turn. I'm out of movement. I'm out of skills. That's all.
Maybe you should go pick him up.
I don't have any movements left. I used 25.
Right, it is. Where is this guy?
Willie can go pick you up if he wants.
Nah. Now, why would I do that?
It is the large bandit's turn, and he is also going to. That's the wrong character sheet. Oh, I chose the wrong guy. No wonder why he looked the same. I made the wrong guy big. This is the big guy. This guy's the small guy. He should go back behind the boulder. There we go. Okay. All right. Oh, but he can't do anything. All right, he's gonna stand there and growl at you and look menacing. Wheelie, it's your turn.
I guess he'll drive the car closer towards this cart here, and then after that, he's going to, he's going to stealth, and then immediately shoot.
Okay, so a couple things. Driving the cart is an action. You should be able to stealth as a bonus action, but you won't be able to shoot. So let me move you guys first. You get up. Baller's nose is basically touching the back of this cart in front of you.
Yeah, and Wheelie, as he stealths, he's just gonna inch a bit closer into like a pack of flowers as he's simultaneously driving. That's
Sure.
just bigger.
I guess I'll allow it. Yeah, roll stealth. Yeah, that beats everybody's passive perception. Alright, consider yourself hidden. Flinty, it's your turn.
Oh, okay. 55. Alright.
You can still move on the cart.
Oh yeah, I can move up now. I'll stay back in the back of the cart. It's fine. I want to cast Dissonant Whispers on that. What is he? I don't know what he is.
This fine gentleman here.
Fine gentleman, yes.
El Bandito.
Okay.
Description.
I can see it.
Okay.
Wisdom save. Okay.
3d6, guys. Moving up.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
Damn. You're
And
fried
he
his
does-
brain.
Oh, I rolled a 19 though.
Oof.
They take half damage though. What do you whisper?
Like.
Call him a pussy. Call him a pussy. It worked once. It
Well,
worked.
it's not a mockery. It's a discordant melody. So it's gonna be like
Pussy.
Twinkle Twinkle Little Star, except every note is off by like a half step.
Alright. He lets go of the reins and cups his ears as blood spurts in between his fingers, and his head falls backwards, and you can see his dead eyes stare back at you.
What?
Jesus.
Dang.
What a weak boy.
Yeah.
I really hate that song too.
Alright, it is the, oh, it's the guy with Odin. Alright, it's this guy's turn. What the heck is he gonna do? Okay, he's just gonna book it. And he's gonna turn around and shoot you, Odin.
Can I attack with opportunity?
You absolutely may.
Yes, even that stuff. So for this, do I just roll like my two one-handers again? Or
It
how
would
does
just be,
this
I
work?
think it's just one attack. You get to choose which one you want to hit with.
Alright, so as he's running away, I'm gonna pull up my two-hander and try to clip him. Shoot, I
Unfortunately-
forgot to do that.
No, it's fine. I always take the first roll.
Yeah.
Honestly, if you want to keep advantage on, and I'll just remember if you have it or not. But yeah, unfortunately, you do not manage to swing at him. You just barely miss as he just dodges out of the way.
That is one lucky bandit.
He's gonna turn around and shoot you with a crossbow.
Oh no.
Looks like that does manage to hit. Yeah, Odin.
Hold on
as
one
you're-
second. I have to look up something really fast.
Okay.
So I have this Fletcher's Mitt. It's a green cloth glove that allows the user to avoid or catch any projectiles. Grants wearer +2 AC to all ranged non-magical attacks.
Oh, that's true.
If the user completely avoids the attack, they catch whatever projectiles flung away, which I didn't. I don't think. Wait.
Well, you do, because your AC goes from 13 to 15.
Okay.
Yeah, okay,
So, yeah.
You managed to snatch this arrow, you managed to snatch this bolt in midair. Like, you stare at this bandit dead in the eyes, and you let this bolt get extremely close to your face before you swipe up with your hand and grab it out of the air. That's no problem, Guided. I can take control of Isarya for the fight. Okay. It is Immy's turn, who has learned some cool new tricks. She is going to use something that she just learned. It's basically those things from DBZ where you shoot energy missiles from your hands, because it's apparently something that monks can do. Let's see, the range is 30 feet. Can she reach?
Is that the path of the Z Warrior?
No, it's not. This is the way of the Sun Soul Monk.
Nice.
Okay, well, she's not quite able to hit, so let's see. I mean, she could...
Light the cart on fire.
Well, oh, that's a good point. She could just hit the cart. I was thinking that she was gonna try and... Well, she's I guess I'm controlling her.
We could keep the card for Odin, though.
There's her over there, so
Yeah,
Odin
there's
could.
another cart back there.
I know what she's
yeah,
gonna do.
good point, good point.
Wait, it doesn't have. I don't care about Odin.
He's going to try and mount ballers to get enough distance to... Oh, wait, actually, I guess everything on this card is dead. Well, let's see here. Okay. So are you, like, telling her to take control of the cart that's ahead of you?
Sure.
Alright, I think that's what we'll do. She is going to make an acrobatics check to see if she can jump off this moving cart onto the one in front of her. Wow. She rolled an 8, which is very unfortunate because she gets +5 to acrobatics. Okay. Here's what happens. She takes a running leap, and she falls short, and she ends up tumbling along the wayside.
You'll be fine.
I'm usually better than this. Okay. Next in the turn is another Cliff Bandit. He's gonna shoot, as he always does. Does not hit. These guys are rolling like garbage tonight. That guy's dead. Isarya. Oh, she's not here. I don't know what I'll have Isarya do. What's in her character sheet?
She's narcoleptic. She could just sleep.
She just falls asleep.
Falls
Wow.
asleep with bagpipes.
Oh, geez, they have long range. Okay. I think she's gonna cast Magic Missile. Just within range. Okay, excellent.
Gotta do the back and forth. You gotta DM against yourself, Josie.
Yeah, pretty much. This is really wacky. Okay, so I guess she's doing 3 times 9. force damage. Oh wow, and it just automatically hits? What the heck? What kind of broken spell is this? Alright. 3 bolts of energy fly out from her fingertips, land straight in this bandit's back as he's turned around facing Odin, and he falls over lifeless.
These are weak bandits.
Guess so. Next up is the bandit captain, who is going to whistle, and the 2 bandits that are standing up top, you will see the boulders start to move and careen over the edge, and they land with a thundering smack on the ground, blocking the way in front of you.
Oh no.
Okay, that bandit is dead. Galadriel, it is your turn.
Alright, I'm gonna shoot the big guy with my long bow.
Okay. What's your range on that thing?
It's ridiculous.
150, 600.
150. Okay, so it looks like it will be with disadvantage.
Like, click
It's
it.
just
click,
out of reach.
click the
Once
settings.
you move out of the cart.
No.
She can
Cal.
drive the cart, right?
Click what?
I can drive the cart.
Oh.
Yeah, it's 150, 600.
Okay, yeah.
Thanks.
So the bandit captain is 160 away, so you'll have to make the attack with disadvantage.
If I get on Bowler's back, would it be without disadvantage?
It would be without disadvantage, but I'm going to need you to make either an athletics or acrobatics check to see if you can get off this move, like while this cart is moving, if you can hop from the driver's seat onto Baller's back.
Okay, I'm gonna roll athletics.
Ooh, nat 20, yeah.
Okay,
Alright,
so
you have
I'm-
successfully mounted Ballers.
Yes, so normal, and then shoot my longbow.
20. Which hits. Yeah, it was a majestic maneuver. You see Galadriel leap from the driver's seat onto Ballers. There is no saddle, so it is slightly uncomfortable. But she draws back on her longbow and lands a solid hit in the guy's shoulder and takes 11 piercing damage.
Yes.
It is now Bagheera's turn.
So can I command Bagheera to go get Odin and bring him back? Like Odin can ride on his back, or?
Are panthers big enough to do that?
I don't know.
You can ride a lion.
I'm not gonna stop you. I mean, like, we can try.
Mogi rode him.
That's true, but Moki was a child.
Odin's
Good
a
point.
dwarf,
I mean,
isn't he?
he's
Oh no,
Are
he's
you
a
sure
human.
not?
Yeah, you're a human.
when Odin's drunk, he's like a child.
A little larger though,
You
right?
can't go that far.
Isn't that just worse?
So
Odin
the-
is 6'4" and 200 pounds.
That's not gonna work.
So Bagheera can only
Bagheera
move
also
50,
cannot move
right?
that far.
Yeah.
He has 50 feet.
Okay, so
Just move him back to wherever he was.
yeah. Let's see what he can do.
He's like halfway onto the bridge, I think.
Or you can have him try to jump over the bridge. Not over, like across just.
Or you can just eat these dead vultures. Kitty wood,
I mean, they were fried.
bone, and everything.
Yeah, they did get a little crispy.
More charged than crispy.
Might be able
Yeah.
to bring Hildorf back.
How much do you weigh, Hildorf?
We're gonna have an issue here. I'm pretty heavy.
How much?
I think my equipment is 74.6 kilogram, and my body is probably around 120 kilogram.
120 kilograms?
Yeah, if I was
He's
gonna
as
guess.
wide as he is tall.
Yeah.
Yo, dwarves got those dense bones.
No, but dwarves are pretty large, and since I'm not overburdened with my equipment, then it means that, yeah.
I mean, you can
So it's not
try.
above.
I don't think you want Hildorf Pog to sit on Bagheera, because the poor cat's gonna get crushed, but...
Yeah, that's
I
not a
mean-
good idea either.
Could just have him come back to the cart.
Yeah, he can just come back to the cart.
Alright, he
Okay,
definitely
no,
has enough movement for that.
I'm actually 75 kilogram because it says that dwarves. Yeah,
There's still
I'm
no way for.
I'm 150 kilogram total.
That's still a lot.
Yeah, there's
Still a
no
lot
way.
for Panther, yeah.
Like
No
3
way
digit
Bagheera can take
balance.
it.
Alright, well, if Bagheera's just getting back on the cart, then go ahead and make your movement.
Wait, you wanted the Panther to like pick me up?
I
Yeah.
guess so.
Sure. I mean, if you want a dead Panther.
Alright, Odin, it's your turn.
Alright, I think I'm going to do, I'm gonna use the maneuver Commander Strike.
Okay, can you link that in chat? Huh. Okay. On who?
Now, see, I have a question in regards to that.
Sure.
It says creature. Does that count my friends?
Yes, players or creatures.
Players. Okay. So I'm gonna cast that on Hildorf Pog, and then he can do whatever he wants.
Can he make a weapon attack? He just has like a warhammer, right?
Does it need
I
to
have a
be a weapon
crossbow.
attack?
I have a crossbow.
Oh yeah, it does have to be a weapon attack.
I have a
It does have
crossbow.
to be.
Pretty far though.
Oh no, that's not great.
You could
Yeah.
cast it on Galadriel.
Yeah. Do you mind if I reverse that? I didn't realize it was a weapon attack. I was
Yeah,
hoping
sure,
he could
no.
cast spell stuff.
Just
Alright, I'm
here
gonna
to
recast.
myself, I guess.
I'm gonna cast it on Galadriel so she can do archer Legolas things.
Alright, go ahead and roll your superiority die.
Oh, that was.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Alright, that's fine. Galadriel, you may make an attack and add 1 to the damage. Or attack. Yeah, damage. What am I saying? Yeah.
Okay. Does he choose who I attack, or? I mean, there's only
no.
one guy though, right?
No,
You
I
can
just
choose
yell
who
at you
you
and I
want.
say, fucking shoot him.
All right, so I'm
there-
gonna use my longbow.
Yeah, there are five distinct entities. There are 2 on the bottom cliff, 2 on the top, and there is a large, very angry looking guy in the middle standing in front of 2 boulders that are blocking the path.
Okay. I'm going to use my longbow to the big guy that's standing in our way. And, rolling.
Okay. And you do 8 piercing damage. Yeah, another solid hit. Yeah,
Um,
this is...
I'm just gonna take the rest of my turn to try to run after the cart.
Okay. Go ahead and use your movement.
I have to remember. 30. Alright. Finn.
Okay. It is one of the Cliff Bandits' turn. who is going to continue taking pot shots because they are not very complicated enemies. Finally, one hits Ballers. All right, but it only sort of damages this spectral shield that he has around him for 2 damage. Galadriel, you see a crossbow bolt land near your right foot and sort of sink into the shield before falling to the ground. And the shield flickers a little bit. The next bandit is going to run up to the cliff and also start shooting. Does not make it. This one lands to your left and rolls underneath the cart. Ganondorf, it is your turn.
Okay, let's see here. I am going to... I guess I'm going to get off the cart and I guess move to the front of, move off the cart, move towards the front of it. And do I have enough movement to get to this next cart?
I don't. I guess if you got off the top right of the cart, which, as I said, moving within the cart is just sort of a free thing to do.
Okay.
The distance is 30, so if you can, I guess the distance is 25 from there. If you can move 25, then you can get to the cart.
Okay. Then yeah, I have 30 movement, so I want to get to the back of the cart and I guess climb into it.
All right. You have entered this cart.
Wait, let me picture this. So the carts are moving right now, and you just jumped off of one cart and then sprinted ahead of the carts to grab the other cart?
Yeah, pretty much.
All
That's
right,
exactly
cool.
what happened.
So I thought no
That
one's
also
controlling
confused me.
no one's controlling the cart in front of us though, right?
That's
'Cause
correct.
both
No
are
one is
dead.
controlling that one in front of you.
So that one's not necessarily moving, which means we're not necessarily moving.
It's undergoing
play.
undergoing momentum enough with Ganondorf to catch up.
I'm 7 foot tall. I got a fucking
You got
good
some
spread.
stride.
Yeah. All right, and then yeah, that's gonna be the end of my turn. I don't have anything to. I don't want to kill this horse.
How Ganondorf doesn't take damage from moving cart? From jumping off a moving cart. I don't know.
Hildorf Pog, it is your turn.
So I'm not too sure what I can do from here. So Odin is now free, so he doesn't have any enemies like bullying him anymore.
You can get back on the cart.
Yes, I could go back on the cart. So this bandit all the way over there. Okay, so there's 2 bandits on the cliff, and then there's one in between with 2 boobs. So I'm gonna go back on the cart.
Nice.
And from here, I'm just gonna check distance, see if I can actually cast something. Very unlikely. Nope. Guess I could heal Ballers.
Wait.
Ballers were healed. He can't be healed.
Ballers is at max HP.
Oh, okay, so it's only the shield that took damage. My bad. Oh, there's not much I can do. Jeez. Feels bad to waste the turn.
You have like a cantrip or something like that? It's just like shooting
Yeah, but none
contract.
of them have 200 range. You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna cast, so Galadriel is the only one that can actually hit from here for now, I guess.
Yes, unless you get closer.
Unless we get closer. Yeah, we probably won't though, because it's 30 feet per turn, correct?
60 feet if they
60
move
feet
Ballers
per
at max
turn.
speed. Yeah.
Okay, so next turn I still cannot hit unless the bandit move. So I'll cast guidance on Galadriel. It's a cantrip. It just I can link it to Galadriel. So.
Yep, I
Next
see.
time you do a roll for like attack or damage or whatnot, you can add 1d4 to result.
Not attack or damage. It is to an ability check only.
Oh yeah, my bad.
problem.
So
Alright.
she's trying to hit something, yeah. That's the end of my turn.
Okay. Yeah, I think these bandits are going to just continue taking pot shots because you've just got to close this distance between them. They're going to see actually if they can shoot Ganondorf.
Oof, prized target.
But it is still with disadvantage. And they roll in that one, so.
They shoot themselves.
Yeah, no, they. Actually, you know what? Yeah, you see him raise his crossbow, and the drawstring just snaps, and it sort of recoils back in his face, and his crossbow, this bandit, this top one, has lost his ranged attack. And he's gonna be very sad.
Yes, he is.
Okay, Wheelie, it is your turn.
Move us closer, Wheelie.
Does kind of an action apply to moving the horse closer?
No.
Even if he's like driving the horse, driving balls.
Well, I mean, in the definition of cutting action, you can use this to take the dash, disengage, or hide action.
Making that ball is dash.
I don't think it'll work like that. No.
Okay. He'll just have ballers move closer.
Okay. Let me see if he can move around this. Oh boy. There we go. Okay. Flinty, it's your turn.
We're still too far away to do anything. I guess. I guess I can inspire Galadriel then. Why not?
Just the the DPS carry.
Yeah.
Oh, she's
Alright.
going over the longbow. It's gonna take us a while to be able to do shit.
Wait, what's the range on a crossbow? Is that?
You can hit, but definitely gonna be disadvantaged.
It will be disadvantaged. The range of a crossbow is it is 80/320.
Oh, I mean, yeah, I'm not a good crossbow person, so I'll just inspire. Well, maybe I can do both, right? Because inspire.
Yes, you can.
So then I'll use the crossbow and hit the big dude.
All right, make an attack with disadvantage.
The lawful good character was the most solo kills.
Is Galadriel lawful good?
Is she?
Lawful neutral.
Never mind.
13 does not hit. It just falls short, lands in front of his feet. Okay, and you have used your bonus action to inspire Galadriel. So Galadriel, consider yourself inspired. If you could output Bardic Inspiration into the chat, please, just so we are all reminded of what it does, that would be great. Okay, great. You are inspired for the next 10 minutes.
Well, basically, you shoot an arrow. If you miss, you can add the result.
Is that after or before?
She can
It's
use it
before.
after.
It says must decide before the DM says whether or not the roll succeeds or fails.
Yeah, but if she rolls and she sees like 12, then she can go, I'm gonna use it!
That's true. I guess it's faster
Yeah.
than my reaction.
Yeah.
Okay.
So guided has a shield, guidance, and inspiration.
Yep, pretty much. Immy is going to leap onto the cart with you, Ganondorf, and she is going to shove the dead guy out of his seat. And she is going to take the reins and start driving this horse, who also can move 60 feet.
Good, now I don't have to.
That guy gets rolled over, and you hear a nasty crunch as his body sort of is crushed underneath this cart.
Did he land in a pile of logs over there? Is that what that is?
It's probably a tree.
I just moved them out of the way. That is a thorny bush. Okay, and that's going to be her turn. Next up is this bandit who's going to try and shoot Immy.
No, Immy, you're squishy.
She's fine.
Oh.
19, but alright, what the frick am I supposed to roll? 1d10 plus dex plus monk level.
She basically
okay.
takes no damage
Yeah.
because it's only 2. So you don't even have to roll. It's like it's 0.
Yeah, I mean, that's, 6 plus 3, which is 9.
But then she can throw the arrow back with 1 key point.
That's true.
That
If
could
she
be
wants
amazing.
to.
Yeah.
How many key points does she have?
3.
Okay.
What is an arrow even? I guess I'll just use the attack of the bolt, I guess. Yeah, okay, she's gonna expend a key point, and she's gonna chuck it back where from where it came from.
Monks are pretty
so-
cool.
Oh, but roll a natural 1. It was almost cool. It was cool when she caught it, but then when she threw it, it kind of just didn't go. And she looks at her hand, and it's like, yeah, that one slipped out. Okay, Isarya is not here, but, okay, she's gonna move up into the driver's seat with you, Wheelie. You know what we're gonna do? I'm just gonna, actually, yeah, I'm just gonna have her drive as well, just because it's the easy thing to do, because I don't want to control 5 NPCs today. She's going to move 60 feet forward with ballers.
Thank goodness.
Okay. Next up. Okay. Yep, he's gonna stand there, and he's gonna hold his arms, sort of as if he's ready to receive a tackle. Galadriel, it's your turn.
I'm gonna use my longbow and shoot it at that guy again.
Alright, go ahead and do it. Don't forget you have inspiration if you would like to use it.
And guidance.
And guidance, but that doesn't do anything for an attack.
So I just have
Oh?
to say inspiration.
Nah,
You can roll first and then decide to use it. Right?
Okay, just going back to the guidance thing, it only adds it to an ability check. A weapon attack is not an ability check.
So if you want to do some parkour, you can add it.
Okay. Right, so I guess with inspiration?
Okay, if you want to do it with inspiration, then go ahead and roll what is your inspiration die, Koi? Is it a D4?
6. Oh wait, is it?
That's 1d6, yeah.
Yeah, it's a 6.
Alright, roll a D6. Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, unfortunately, this one does not meet its mark. This one, yeah, just glances off his leather armor. Bagheera, it's Bagheera's turn.
I want Bagheera to attack the giant dude in front of us.
Yep. I don't think he'll make it. He can get pretty close.
So he's not gonna get close enough.
What does pounds do? Read it.
It says if the panther moves at least 20 feet straight forward, toward a creature, and then hits it with its claw attack on the same turn.
Oh,
the
you're not
target
gonna
must-
hit it. Okay.
Yeah, I'm not gonna hit it.
I mean, if you move the panther too close, though, they can all
Yeah,
shoot the panther.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna keep him there for right now.
Okay. He's gonna do some cat things.
Yeah, some cat things.
Maybe
Try to
He
hold
can
on.
clean himself so that he's ready to attack someone.
Walk in a circle and try to lay down.
On this very fast-moving cart.
Grooming bagpipes.
Yeah.
Oh, that's adorable. Yeah, he's licking off all like the birth juices off of bagpipes.
Yeah.
Odin, it's your turn. I don't really know what you can do, man, but
Start
So
catching up.
I'm gonna try to catch up a little bit.
okay, yep.
Do you have like a bonus action or some shit that he can do?
What if
like,
you can drink your special juice and teleport 60 feet? That might
I'm
help.
assuming you can get a teleportation out of a D100.
I mean, it's okay if he gets fireballs. We're not close.
worst case scenario, he's gonna throw a fireball at our cart, and that's fine.
That's only he's only gonna throw a fireball at himself.
I'm gonna go ahead and do a commander strike again.
Okay, yeah, I guess, man, you gotta have a powerful voice, but I think it works. You can definitely see them. It's like a flat plane.
Yeah,
On.
I'm gonna do that on Galadriel again. The ADC.
All right, roll your superiority die, and Galadriel, you can make yet another bow attack.
Yay. Okay.
Oh, and an
Yahtzee.
8-2.
Okay. Rolling now.
Oh,
Oh.
but it's a nat 1.
It was almost a 19.
So you probably
Oh,
just
man.
hit your panther then.
I'm not that mean. I'm not gonna make her instant kill Bagheera.
No, that was the
I
kill.
know.
Usually when you
Good
roll
thing.
1, you hit one of your friends. Usually. Something like
What?
that.
But she's
And do
behind.
13 damage?
Ouch.
That
Bagheera's
would
like
instantly kill
behind.
Bagheera. Yeah, no, I'm not
Yeah,
not
I'm
that mean.
Really, my panther.
Here's what we will do though. Galadriel, you are startled by Odin's scream, and you reach back and the arrow snaps. You have lost one arrow.
Shit.
I think she would have rather lose the panther, honestly.
No.
More panther, more arrows.
I'll stick with the
That'll
panther.
that'll conclude my turn.
Okay. Okay, let's see now. Are you guys finally within range for to be hit by anything? Okay, yeah. He's gonna shoot at Galadriel. Ooh, 22. That definitely hits. Yeah, Galadriel, you feel a sharp pain in your right thigh as an arrow enters. You do have temporary hit points, though, so don't forget that. So deduct from that first, and then from your actual health.
I think you only lose 1 hit point then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a very small wound. The tip just pokes you and draws a little bit of blood.
Anybody got a band-aid?
Hey, I
Alright.
gave you a big shield.
Another crossbow attack, same target.
Oof.
This one does not hit. Yeah, these guys are rolling like garbage. Ganondorf, it is your turn.
Alright, I would like to move up and take the reins from Immy. and I would like to drive this horse right in front of this guy.
Okay, yeah, you're gonna end up just face to face.
That's the best case scenario.
Yeah, I mean, just to get an image of what's going on, like, there's 2 carts just barreling towards this guy, and he looks very unafraid.
He did put his hands up, right?
He did. Actually, it looks like you're going to be able... Okay. I need you to roll animal handling to see if you can get this horse to actually ram into this guy.
Done and
20.
done.
Okay, yeah. Alright. I don't know how you do it, but this horse with a horrific burn wound listens to your commands and is going to just ram into this guy. And I guess they're both gonna roll strength, and we're gonna see what happens.
Oof. That's a good horse.
That's a good horse.
That's so bad. Alright. You careen right into him, and he, I think he heavily overestimated his own strength.
He gets smashed into some boulders, doesn't he?
He smashed into the boulders and is knocked prone. And let's say that he'll take, he'll take 1d6 plus 2 damage.
When he gets knocked prone, does that give me a chance to use an attack of opportunity?
No. An attack of opportunity is made when somebody exits your melee range.
Okay.
And you already used your action as well to drive this horse into this guy. But he is prone. Okay, Dwarf Pog, it is your turn.
So now I should be in range to cast something, right? Oh yeah, actually. Okay, I'm gonna bail on the cart. 2, 3, 4, 5. Here we go. That gives me access to a few targets, actually. Yeah. I'm gonna hit the Archer, like the one further up. Forgot how to. Well, this one.
Okay, yeah.
Well, I'm doing my best, man.
That's useful.
Now the question is, do I have an option to hit both of them? That's what I'm not too sure. Oh, fuck yeah, actually. Oh, yeah, that's like... I'm gonna use, bonus turn to cast Spiritual Weapon right on top of these guys.
Wait, can you do that?
Yeah, Spiritual Weapon. It's a bonus action. Wait, let me link it.
That's as a bonus action to move it.
Oh, it says casting time, 1 bonus action.
Oh, you're right. It is.
Yeah.
No, you're
this is
absolutely correct.
one
All
of those
right.
skills that give you like an extra attack every turn.
Give me a second. I think I have something for that.
Yeah, it should just spawn a weapon, and then I can move it on my turn to make sure it keeps hitting people. But they can still roll and not take damage.
All right. Range 60 feet. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. You conjure up a
It should connect, yeah. But yeah, it should connect. And then I'm also gonna cast. So I'm gonna try to hit the guy like on top with the weapon as it spawns with the bonus action.
You already use your bonus action to cast.
Yeah, but it says when it spawns, I can hit someone within 5 feet of the weapon. So I just try to hit the guy on top. Yeah, and then I'm gonna cast Toll the Bell on this same individual.
All right. So go ahead and what is a melee spell attack? I guess you're rolling a d20 plus your spellcasting modifier.
Okay, so it's plus 5, I think.
I wonder if you're able to just click. I wonder if you're just able to click on that number on the spells sheet.
On the spells sheet. Oh, like if I just click on
spell attack bonus. Oh,
let's see. If I click on spiritual weapon and I submit, it says 9, 60 feet, show description, force. I think.
Yes, I see it.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, you rolled a 9. Which.
No, I rolled a 4.
Actually, you rolled a 4 plus everything. Plus 2. Okay.
So it's
that unfortunately does not hit, but you do spawn this
the weapon's still there. Yeah. And I'm gonna cast Toll the Bell on the one on the left. So this one is just he has to
Wisdom save. Yep.
Yeah, wisdom save, and then let me know if he gets it or not. If he doesn't, I'll roll different dice.
I think it depends on his health, but
Yeah. Okay, it doesn't hit. I think.
it does not hit. That is correct.
No, it doesn't hit. And that's the end of my turn.
Okay.
But I have a nifty weapon now.
You do have a nifty weapon. What does it look like? I know it's like a scimitar right now, but
It looks like looks like the image of like your god or your deity or yeah. So in my case, it's probably like a flaming staff. I would assume.
Okay. Yeah. Sure.
I would assume. Yeah.
I mean, you can make whatever you want it to be, man. It's your weapon.
It's a giant fiery penis.
All right. Yeah. Sure. I'm cool with that.
All right, that's the end of my turn.
It was the
Do I get to
flaming
draw?
dildo.
Yeah.
Yep, Jarius, you know what we expect now. Alright, this guy doesn't have a crossbow anymore because it broke, so he is going to, let's see, he does not want to leap through the thorns. Okay, yeah, he's gonna board the cart that Immy and Ganondorf are on, and he's going to attack Ganondorf with his scimitar. Man, they roll so badly tonight.
That
Does
does
not roll in my
not hit.
favor. Yeah, it does not. It just like slices across your bare chest, and you're flexing real hard, and it glances off, and he's definitely way in over his head. Wheelie, it is your turn.
This guy can't do anything, right?
He's prone. He can still do stuff, but he's just lying on the ground.
Okay, then he's gonna have ballers run over him. He's like already surrounded, so actually he would be at a disadvantage then.
Well, I don't even know what I would do here. Like, I think because ballers trust you guys. Okay, first.
Does he?
Well, I mean,
Does
I don't know.
question mark.
You treated him very well.
We had a heart-to-heart, me and Ballers.
True. Here's what's gonna happen. You're gonna have to see if you can maneuver around Hildorf Pog, because unless you just want to like run through him, but roll animal handling to first see if you can convince Ballers to run into this guy.
Not land vehicles? Because Steely has proficiency in land vehicles.
Just roll animal handling and add your proficiency modifier to it.
Land vehicles doesn't have a proficiency modifier though.
Well, land vehicles doesn't have anything associated with it. It's not a skill, so I think just roll animal handling and add proficiency to it.
+1.
Your proficiency is +1? Your proficiency bonus is 2.
Oh, never mind. I was looking at the wrong thing.
Which is a 10, which, in this case... Oh, yeah, and then I also said roll with advantage, so make a second one. Oh, that's even worse. Okay, we'll take the 10. I think you're able to drive up to the guy, but you aren't able to convince Ballers to ram into him. Okay.
So what Ballers can do a trampling charge because he moved 20 feet straight forward as a creature. And then they have to do a strength saving throw.
So, Ballers did not run over this man. And with the way I set up the initiatives, he does not have his own turn. But on the next round, or somebody now can definitely take the reins and was like, hey, ballers, like, run over, like, hit this guy with your hooves.
Yeah, because then he can use hooves as a bonus action too, right? If I'm reading it right on his character sheet.
If he moves in the same turn.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
But, oh, actually, if the target is prone, it doesn't even have to be not prone. Right now, it is prone. So yes, that's correct. He would be able to attack twice with his hooves.
He has a +6 to hit with a 5-foot reach, and he can roll 2d6 + 4.
Yes, that's correct. But that would have to be on the driver's turn, because Baller does not have his own initiative, because he is tied to the cart.
Right, okay.
Flinty, it is your turn.
Okay. What kind of armor is this big guy wearing?
He is wearing studded leather.
Oh my god, we're gonna get vicious mockery.
No, okay, wait. Is there any metal? There's metal in that, right? It's a medium metal armor, or is it?
It's not metal armor, no.
Does he have metal weapons?
Yes, he right now is not clutching them because he was sort of trying to grapple when a horse ran into him, which backfired spectacularly, but he has on his person a scimitar on his back and sort of 2 daggers by his hips.
Yeah. I want to heat up his scimitar. I want to heat metal the scimitar.
Yeah, I love it. That should work. Can you output the description of heat metal just so I know how it works?
Yeah.
It's a new magical way.
Then he can't use it.
Yeah, sure, but he has like 6 weapons.
Alright, it's concentration. And they just take the damage. Wow.
Wait, if they're holding the weapon.
It's on his back?
It's on his back, yeah. He's like lying on it.
Do I do the roll then?
Yeah, just roll 2d8. Oh my goodness, this is disgusting. And he's not holding it, so he's not making a Constitution saving throw, but he is definitely going to take that 15 damage, yeah. You see the scimitar on his back turn red hot, and smoke start to pour out, sort of from either sides of his body, and he screams very loudly. And it's just, oh my gosh, and it lasts for a minute. Okay, so literally on every, this spell is ridiculous.
It's great.
No, but I think every turn the target can drop the weapon in question.
Yeah.
Yes,
You
that's
can try
true.
again.
But if they were wearing armor.
Yes, and I believe from previous experience that the target can also throw the weapon back at you.
They would have to first make a Constitution saving throw to see if they can actually handle it.
Yeah.
But yes, that is certainly something they can do. I'm just thinking of the implications of somebody who's wearing heavy armor.
Yep.
Because it takes 10 minutes to take off heavy armor, which is literally 100 rounds of combat.
Yep.
So.
Good luck.
It is their fault.
That's broken.
That is a disgusting
Flinty is
spell.
a psychopath.
Guess who gets to redo all their combat stuff from now on?
We're gonna find a lot of naked people.
Immy is going to hop off and just wail on this guy with her. Oh, wait a second. There's a bandit back here? Who is this guy? Oh, this is the one bandit alive. I didn't even notice. Okay, no, she's gonna turn around and try and whack this guy out of there.
That's the one who jumped off the cliff and ran into here and then almost pissed his pants when he saw me.
Yeah, I completely forgot he existed. Alright. Let's see, how does this work? Okay, yeah, she's just gonna use Flurry of Blows, expend a key point, and she is going to make 2 unarmed attacks against this guy. Wow, but I guess apparently everything the DM is rolling tonight is hot garbage, because neither of those hit. She lands 2 solid punches, and he looks down, and he's like, I didn't feel anything. And she's like, yeah, well, that's my bad, guy. Alright, top bandit is going to... What's he gonna do here? There's a spiritual weapon, so I don't think he wants to be anywhere near that. Okay, he is gonna board the top cart. He's gonna get behind you, Wheelie, and he's going to, he's gonna hit ya.
Wheelie's hidden, he's still in stealth.
Oh, you're still stealth this entire time?
I haven't attacked anyone.
That's true, you're right. Wow, that's incredibly annoying. Alright, then I guess he's just gonna hit Isarya. And is unable to pierce through her dragon skin. Next, it is Isarya's turn. What spells does she have? I just want to melt this guy.
Magic Missile worked before.
Magic Missile did work before. Alright, yep, here we go. 3 point-blank Magic Missiles. That is 6 force damage. That is 9 force damage, isn't it? It's +1. Yeah, it's 9 force damage. Alright. Right into this man's face. You see... Actually, they pierce through him, and you see 3 holes appear in his body. Next is the bandit captain, who is going to use half his movement to get up. And... Thank you, Danger, for the idea. He is going to make a Constitution saving throw to see if he can draw his scimitar. Apparently he can't, because, again, I'm rolling like trash tonight. Okay, and he just ends up dropping the object, and he was going to throw it, but because he failed, that is going to be his turn. The flaming hot sword lands beside the right side of this man, with a clatter on the floor.
Cannot handle that steel.
Galadriel, it is your turn.
I'm gonna use my longbow and shoot the captain. Oh, with a crap throw.
Yeah, unfortunate. I'm not sure how you missed point blank, but you did. Lands. It flies just above his right shoulder into the boulder behind him. Bagheera, it is Bagheera's turn.
Bagheera is going to move up to the bandit in the cart and attack him.
Okay.
I guess, I don't know if it's biting or clawing. Let's see. We're gonna go with biting. What would I have to roll for that?
You can just click bite.
Oh, I can click on the word? Okay.
Oh, it's a very tasty snack. Alright. He latches on to the bandit's, I guess the bandit's facing Isarya. He latches on to his right arm and rips it clean off, and the guy lets out a blood-curdling scream and then falls and bloodies your wagon. He is dead.
Didn't get to do much.
Odin, it is your turn. You are...
Alright, I'm going to go ahead and run onto the bridge and take a break. I'm exhausted. I'm just going to admire this river. And also, I'm going to just wave to Galadriel to attack again. It's gonna be very, very just like, just do the thing. Like, my guy's too exhausted, he don't care.
Okay, roll your superiority dice.
Wait, how many times a day can you give someone a turn?
3.
I think 3.
Oh.
Or is it 3 per long rest?
I think it's 2 per long rest.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
All right, Galadriel, you can attack once more. What is his X? What are you trying
Alright,
to do
I guess
here?
I'm gonna longbow the captain again, I guess?
Wait, is he dead?
I don't know. I don't
No, the
think
captain
so.
is not dead. Yeah, no, does not hit again.
Damn it.
You were
There's
whirling
like
really
this
well.
long-
Yeah, you've been
I'm
doing
too
a lot.
close.
Your arm's getting a little tired. All right.
He's getting stabbed.
This other bandit is also going to leap off and board this wagon, and he is going to pull out his crossbow and shoot at Galadriel. And it's a critical failure, and his crossbow explodes in his face. And he turns to his partner and is like, we really need to invest in some better weapons because both of our crossbows just broke.
Like you're gonna have much long to live.
Okay. This bandit is going to leap off, and he is going to attempt to frighten ballers and knock Galadriel off. And I guess he will be rolling, I don't know, I guess intimidation, which is charisma. And he rolled an 11, and ballers will contest with, I want to say it's strength, because some guy is yelling at him, but he is a strong boy. Oh, a natural 20.
That's what I'm talking
yeah.
about.
Spits in his face. And the guy is covered, his head is covered in this slimy saliva. Ganondorf, it is your turn.
Alright, I would like to recklessly attack, and I want to dismount off of here and run up to this bandit guard and hit him point blank with the minute hand.
Alright, you also have advantage, so roll again. Yeah, unfortunate. In your rage, you are blinded, and he manages to sort of parry away your furious attacks. Hildorf Pog, it is your turn.
Okay, so before doing any actions, I will move my penis to the guy in front of ballers. So
Okay.
I don't think I have control over my penis, unfortunately.
I can.
But I will move him
There you
from
go.
here to here, basically in the
Okay.
center, if that makes sense.
Gotcha. Yeah.
So my flaming penis is going to try to hit the guy above. So I believe I just roll a d20, right? I think?
Yes, and you add your spellcasting
Otherwise I'm going to have to
modifier.
copy paste the thing every time, yeah. So I just roll d20 and then do +5, and then you'll tell me if it hits. So 9 + 5, that's 14. That's my...
It hits.
That's my... Okay, so then it's a 1d8 + 1 damage. Oh wait, no.
Yes.
So that's confusing though, because it counts as a spell, so... Do I get my wisdom modifier on it or no?
No,
I do not.
modifiers are not added to spells unless they're from enchanted stuff, like the Extreme Teen Bible you have.
Okay, so basically it's 1d8 + 1, so it's gonna do 6 force damage.
Okay, yeah. You
That was
whack
my-
this.
Yeah. Okay,
You
sorry.
whack this guy, and that's your bonus action too. Yeah, you whack this guy in the face with a with a flaming dildo,
good.
and it vaporizes some of the saliva that is on his head, and he yells. He lets out a yelp, and you see a burn mark from where the hit connected.
Okay.
In the
So now
shape
that he's wounded,
A mushroom-shaped burn mark.
we're gonna cast Toll the Dead on this guy. See if I
Okay.
hit him first.
Yep. Ooh, on a tie, defender wins, so you do not.
So I do not hit. That's the end of my turn. Yeah, I'm well positioned. I like my spot. It's the end of my turn. Still got a flaming dildo hit, so. Not all that.
You did. This band is just gonna try and hit Immy. And does not hit. Wow, she has a lot of AC. Okay. She manages to quickly swing her upper body back as the horizontal strike just barely misses her neck. Wheelie, it is your turn.
He's going to hold on. Go to this bandit over here, and then he's going to use a melee attack with his rapier. And he's also sneaking, so hold on.
Yep. You got advantage too. Don't forget.
Oh.
Yeah, but I'll take your first damage numbers, because you didn't. So your second one's a 10. Okay, but you do 11 damage. You lunge at him with your rapier, and he looks very surprised at your sudden appearance. As you burst out of your caravan onto this cart, and you drive the rapier deep into his neck, and you push his body up against the bottom railing, and you withdraw your rapier, and he does not move. He is dead.
Okay, what does... Hold on. So, Rakshas Audacity, how does this exactly work?
Yeah, basically, if you're within melee range, and it's just you and your target, so literally no one else is next to you, then you can add your sneak attack to your damage, but you do not get advantage. So it's basically, if you're one-on-oneing somebody, you get sneak attack.
But I don't get advantage.
You do not get advantage, no.
See.
Okay. Yeah.
Then he uses bonus action. Hold on.
Oh yeah, great, you can do that.
Cunning action to move closer to this bandit.
Okay, use the cunning action to dash, and you dash up behind him. Flinty, it is your turn.
I would like to mock the big bandit boss. Be like, what's the matter? Can't handle the heat? Oh shit.
Alright, and he has a chance to save.
That skill is not the most valuable.
Well, he does have disadvantage on his next attack, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess that's good.
Alright, yeah. A little trickle of blood comes out of his ears. Immy is going to continue to batter on this guy that she is now flanking. So she gets advantage. She is going to expend one key and use Flurry of Blows to make 2 unarmed attacks.
Wow.
Oh, it's 2 as a bonus action, so she should actually need 3. Whoops, that was a mistake. So she should be making 3 of these. Because it's 1 for her action and 2 as a bonus action. Well, alright. There you go. Dang, yeah, all of those connect. Wheelie, you're standing behind this guy, and you feel 3 bulges as he brushes up against you, and he sort of leans on you, and you catch him. You look forward. There's 3 huge indents on his frontal ribcage, and he lets out a splatter of blood before giving a dying groan.
Steely nods in approval.
Immy nods back.
Immy's out of key now at this point, right?
She is out of key now.
Okay.
Next up, that guy's dead. Next up is Isarya, who is very much not dead. And there's just what? There's like 1 bandit, and then there's this guy. Alright. let's clean this up. She is just going to cast Scorching Ray, all three of them going to the big guy. Okay. The first one lands just to the left, and the second one actually, goes straight up and lights the roof of your caravan on fire. But the third one manages to hit its mark, and he takes 5 fire damage. And you... Yeah,
Oh no.
there is a small fire on the roof of your cart. Next up is the bandit captain, who is going to see Ganondorf. And he will attack you with advantage, I believe.
Not a lot, right?
He's still prone though, isn't he?
No, he got up.
Okay.
Can you link that reckless? Oh, I see it again.
Yeah, he has advantage against strength
Until your
attacks.
next turn. All right, let's see how much of a tank you are, boy. But I guess you have resistance. 3 melee attacks, 2 with a scimitar, 1 with a dagger.
3 with
So,
a
yeah.
scimitar that's on fire.
I have
Oh, no,
resistance
you're
to
right.
bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing.
Sorry, thank you for reminding me. He does not attack with a scimitar because he is dropped it and it's on the ground. So he'll just, how does this work?
One with
I
a
guess we'll make
dagger
3
or
with the
2
dagger.
ranged attacks with his dagger. If he has
I mean,
anything
but, like,
ranged.
He should be able to just, like, swing the dagger 3 times, though, right?
True.
Alright, we'll just do that.
Yeah, you're the
instead.
DM.
Yeah, alright. He's gonna swing
Oh
the dagger
my
3 times.
Holy shit!
So it's slashing, so it's halved.
This is piercing, but they're all halved, yes. They all
Oh,
do
so-
meet,
okay.
so you're taking...
Does he have disadvantage this time?
He has advantage, but Ganondorf has resistance to all damage except psychic while he
But
is
I mocked
raging.
him too. Didn't I?
Oh, you did mock him, so he'll just take the first roll. Okay, so 14 does not hit. 25 still hits. 19 still hits. So he'll do 8 plus 6, which is 14, divided in half, which is 7 damage. You take 7 piercing damage, which is not as impressive considering he made 3 otherwise pretty decisive blows.
Yep. He hurt me a little bit.
Okay.
Good thing I mocked him.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Thank God for this kill, because otherwise we'd be fucked.
This ambush is a literal disaster.
I mean, I didn't expect Ganondorf to literally talk to a pigeon, but that's how the way these things go. Alright, Galadriel, it's your turn.
So, can I use my teleportation scroll to teleport Odin over with us?
I do not believe you can. Let me pull up the teleportation spell real quick.
Okay.
It's targets that you can see within range. Now, what is the range? The range is 10 feet, so no.
Okay, what about me can I teleport to him?
You can do that.
So I have 2 scrolls, so can I teleport to him and then teleport back?
No, using a scroll will consume your action.
Okay, gotcha. Can I teleport, when I teleport to him, can I give Odin my other scroll and then he can teleport us back?
I mean,
That,
you could just
on
take
his
it
turn?
from you. You could just take it from you anyway.
yes, you can give an item as a free action, I think.
Okay, so I would like to do that. I want to teleport to Odin and then give Odin a teleportation scroll
Okay.
to get us back.
Yeah. This is definitely within the bounds of teleport. You unfurl the scroll and it burns up, and everybody else, you see Galadriel phase out before your very eyes, and she appears directly in front of you, Odin. And she is going to roleplay a bit.
I feel just
Odin.
die.
What the? Neat trick.
Hey, I'm here to get you, but I can't take you back with me until my next turn.
Yep, that's what
I guess. So I'm gonna give you this teleportation scroll. That way, on your turn, you can get us back to the wagon.
Oh, okay.
So.
Yep.
I swear to God, if he casts Fireball.
Oh my God.
It kills both of them.
No. I'm trying to save you.
Okay. Is that the end of your turn, Galadriel?
Yeah, that's the end of my turn.
Alright, it is Bagheera's turn. Bagheera just saw his owner disappear before his very eyes. And also, the cart is on fire.
Oh, so she's gonna bail on the group? Alright.
Well, there's nothing my panther can do about the fire.
That's true.
So, Bagheera is gonna jump out of the cart.
Yeah.
And attack the bandit.
Okay. And since he moved more than 20 feet, I guess his special thing applies, or whatever it is.
Yes, I gotta get to his character sheet. Yeah, it's the pounds. So, he hits with a claw attack. Oh, I guess I'll just click it for you. So you have to, that bandit has to succeed a DC 12 strength saving throw.
Make your claw attack first, though. It has to hit.
Oh,
there we go.
sorry.
Oh, it crits!
I was gonna say, would it have advantage since the flaming dodo's attacking it? The bandit.
I guess it would, but it doesn't matter. It crits. Okay. You don't even have to do the roll. He sinks his jaws into his neck. And he does fall prone, but not because of overwhelming strength, but because he is dead.
Nice.
Okay, wow, yeah, you guys have decimated all of them. Odin, it is your turn.
So, I think what I'm going to do is, instead of using the teleportation scroll, I am going to hand Galadriel a thing of mead, a bottle of mead, and just tell her to relax and enjoy the view. And that's going to be my turn.
Okay.
What? Why are you not using the scroll?
I am going to use this at a more opportunistic point in time.
But we need to help out our group.
I think they're okay. They just have a fire to put out. Seems like wasted effort.
Galadriel is dead!
Sounds good. Just don't poison me.
Yeah, you hear from the distance, Wheelie scream, Galadriel's dead. Ganondorf, it's your turn.
Okay. I would like to recklessly attack again.
Okay, yep.
And I'm going to use my minute hand on the guard.
You need advantage. Aw, man.
Bummer.
That is not your night, yeah. Yeah, I mean, the same thing happens. You are just so mad that you can't see where you're swinging.
He's like a wiggly little worm.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, he's actually taunting you. He's like, what's the matter, little man? Alright, Hildorf Pog, it is your turn.
Okay, so from what I can see, there's only the big bandit left.
That's true, he's the only one left.
Okay, so my flaming dildo is gonna try to hit. because it's definitely close enough. I mean,
Yep,
I
which
could
is
move
just
it anyway.
D20 plus 5.
There we go.
Okay, that's a 18. Yep, that hits. Roll for damage.
1d8 plus 1, so that's 9.
Ooh, yeah, 9. It like does a little wind up and it starts like spinning like a helicopter rotor before just smashing him right in the face.
Damn. That's good. Okay. So after that, I'm gonna cast Toll the Bell on him, probably. Actually, it's worth thinking. Not too sure. Yeah, I'll cast Toll the Bell on this guy in front of me.
All right.
So-
Wisdom save, right?
Yep.
Whoops, that should be with normal advantage. 16 though. A 16 I think does save.
I do not hit, indeed.
Okay. And that is the end of your turn.
I'm gonna move a little bit right here. Yeah, that's the end of my turn.
All right, you managed to squeeze your rather stock body between the gap of the carts. Wheelie, it is your turn.
He's gonna stealth.
Okay. With you don't have advantage. You are unsuccessful.
Okay, whatever. Then he's going to walk up to this. Hold on. Yeah, give me good. He's gonna walk up to this bandit.
Okay.
Let's see.
You have advantage on a melee attack because he is flanked.
Yeah, I didn't. Let me check something. He's gonna attack with his rapier.
Okay. Make an attack with advantage. And you can add your sneak attack. Okay, 18. Yeah, that hits.
And then-
Wow. 18 damage. Okay, what else are you gonna do?
So I'm gonna specify that I'm gonna stab him specifically at the legs, and then he's going to use the. I think he can. Can he use cunning action to hide?
You already tried to do that at the beginning when you stealthed. Because if you did not use cunning action to stealth at the beginning, that would have just been your turn.
Okay, then he will use fancy footwork. Hold on. And he will walk away from the bandit.
Why does Rogue have all this? Level 3 is broken, you guys.
I think he moved 5 feet, so he can only move like 5.
Alright, well, here's what happens. You do all this fancy maneuvering. You leap off a cart, and you quick draw your rapier and like stab it right sort of in between his legs. And you pull it out and retreat 5 feet. And from those 2 points, a huge amount of blood bursts out, as if you hit like a major artery. And actually, he ends up falling onto his knees, and the light fades from his eyes, and he lays there unmoving, and he has been defeated.
I kind of want to do it like non-lethally because I have plans to do with him.
Oh, you want to do it non-lethally? All right.
Well, he's still. Yeah, that's when he's pretty much down. So.
All right. Well, if you want to specify that, okay, I'll bring him down to 0 hit points, and he'll be unconscious. Okay, and with that, combat is over. Yeah, I mean that.
Oh. Can I can I use the metronome to stop time and put out this fire real quick?
Yeah, you can totally do that. Roll a
Okay.
d4 and add 1.
D4. That's the number of turns I have to put out the fire.
Yes.
Okay. Well.
Well, you have 2 turns to put out the fire.
I mean, it's pretty straightforward. There's a river
Well-
next to Odin and Galadriel. They can bring water, and then we're done.
Well, I just want to use my metronome.
Or
So this
wait.
fire is like frozen in time, right?
Yeah, it's frozen in time.
Okay, so I'm just gonna pee on it.
Oh my! All right.
No one can see me
Sure.
because time has stopped.
That's
For the record,
true.
with the amount of garbage that's going on, I am not drawing any of this.
So, like, if you pee on a flame that's frozen in time, does it just go? I don't know.
You can try
Uh,
pee on my flaming dildo, see what happens.
I think what happens is like, all right, you pull down your pants or whatever. I don't know. Maybe you have a flap. And so the pee, like, it comes out and then just stops. And then you have a second turn if you want to do something else. This is so dumb.
You're fucking gnome. Like the quantity of pee that you produce is like it's not
Is
a lot.
Isarya like gonna? My goodness, gonna be filled with urine?
Maybe I'll just like wet my bedroll and then like toss it on top of the fire.
Okay. Wait. So you pee on the bedroll, or?
Well, I mean, it's frozen in space. I'm like, that's not gonna work. So I'm gonna smother it, but then like, I don't know what happens when time is frozen. You try to smother a fire with. So you just like put the bedroll on top of the frozen in time liquid, and then on top of the fire.
Yeah.
I don't
Okay.
know.
Yeah. No. This is what happens. You grab your bedroll and you sort of throw it over top of this glob of suspended pee and the fire, and it just stays in the air. And are you gonna you're just gonna stand there and watch what happens?
Yeah.
All right.
Yep.
Is your pants still down?
No, I have a flap.
Oh my god. That's all right. Time unfreezes. Oh man, I wish Guided was here. Yeah. So you see both the pee and the bedroll descend onto this fire. The pee hits first, and it's like a little bit of sizzling, and then it just like splashes on top, and then your bedroll lands on top. The fire is put out, and you see the liquid seep through your bedroll. And you're very proud of yourself, I guess.
Yay. I saved
You
the
have-
cart, guys.
You have a soiled bedroll.
There's a water source like 20 feet from us.
20 feet. Oh,
Yeah. Just look on the map.
But this was more fun.
This was definitely more fun though. Yep.
Yes.
That's true. Way more fun.
Way more fun.
Unfortunately, no one was around to see it except for Isarya, who just felt like a little bit of wetness, and then a gust of air, and she turns around, and yeah. Okay. So with that, I guess this guy is unconscious, and you also have 2 boulders that are blocking your path.
Play the Final Fantasy music.
Oh, okay, yes. I gotta do that. I gotta do that. Only because you asked nicely.
Okay, so I used my flaming dildo for 3 turns.
Yes.
And Koi made me waste 2 turns.
No.
Time is frozen.
Time is frozen.
Yeah.
Turns do not pass for everybody
You
else.
guys
just
didn't
for her.
see me pee or
including
anything.
my dildo. Okay, so I can use
Yeah.
my flaming dildo to try to move the boulders because it does force damage.
It does force damage. Yes. If you want, you can make an attack on. You can. I mean, I guess you can just keep chopping at these boulders, but.
Honestly, if it was just me, I would abandon the cart and move up the cliff. But I see that people have gone like attached to boulders. So
We also have like a giant statue statue of blood with us?
Oh, you brought that with you.
Yeah, we brought it.
Okay, yeah. I forgot you have that blood fountain with you.
So we can't just abandon the cart.
Okay, so I'm
No
gonna
way.
roll. I'm gonna roll to try to use my dildo to move one of the boulders. There we go.
Yeah, I have no idea what this is. Just roll a d20 and add your spellcasting modifier.
That's 16 then.
Okay, I don't think you managed to move it, but you managed to crack it a little bit.
Oh, that's good.
Can I stroll my way up to the cart?
Yeah, you can just walk all the way up there with
Gonna take
Galadriel.
a bit.
Which boulder did Hildorf damage?
I don't know, which one did you damage?
It's the one closer to my weapon. I can mark it. There we go. That's the
Ooh,
one.
I want
This
to
one?
draw a giant crack.
Cracked.
Ah,
Okay.
there you go.
I still have turns on my
Odin.
dildo. I could whack at it again, but
Yeah, Odin, as you approach, you smell burning and you smell pee.
Over here.
I would like to run up and punch that boulder while Odin is walking towards us.
Okay, yeah. Roll an unarmed.
Was it just what, flat strength?
Yeah, you can. Yeah, you would just roll. In this case, it's strength plus proficiency.
So with reckless attack, does that, since it's a melee attack, I can use
I guess you get advantage. Yeah.
Okay. Does that hit? And then
The
what?
answer is yes, it does.
And that's just a d6 of damage?
It's D4 plus strength, or it's D4 plus strength.
Okay, so d4 plus strength is 3 modifier?
Yep. All right. Another solid crack appears through the top boulder.
Why are you guys punching boulders?
Guys, I can cast Thunderwave on them.
No, here. Let me take care of this. I got this. Don't worry.
I'm gonna run away.
Guess about time you're useful, Odin.
Really Steely is gonna pull Galadriel away from Odin.
Oh, dude, I just thought about something. Why not just teleport? Not teleport, but
Oh, it's... Quiet, Pog.
we could just teleport across the boulder, so we don't have to deal with them.
I got a better idea.
We also have to like loot the villain camps. Maybe there's some.
We have
loot.
an extra horse too.
Yeah, that's what I did. I got
I'm
us
not-
another pet, saying I'm useless. I would like to use my teleportation scroll now between the two boulders, and teleport them back to the tavern in town.
What? Let me check.
You're gonna smush the tavern.
Okay, so the thing is, the teleport. There doesn't seem to be I can link this spell, but teleport. You have to go with the things you're teleporting.
I believe Wheelie has an extra TP scroll that he could give you. I think.
That's
Why
okay.
don't
I'll
we
go.
teleport?
I'll go to town.
And just never come back.
Can we make? Oh, can we command the extra horse to use the teleportation scroll with the boulders? Get it down.
No, because the horse has -4 intelligence and doesn't understand the concept of teleporting or using scrolls.
Can really Steely lockpick the boulders?
Yeah, you can try using your thieves' tools on the boulders.
How about
Okay.
Can I, if I teleport myself back to town with these boulders, can I just buy another teleportation scroll from Costco and teleport myself back here?
I will need to give me a second to see how much a teleportation scroll costs.
I mean, it's probably better if you don't tell him, you know?
Yeah, he's just stuck there forever.
No, like, so he has to make sure that his plan is gonna work, so we can give him money before he goes. Just in case.
So Wheelie, to lockpick, I believe, I believe you roll I believe you roll Dex and add your proficiency bonus twice.
Twice, okay.
Because you have expertise.
Whoops.
That's fine. We'll take the first one, which is
So that's 24.
22. It already has your proficiency added to it. No, it doesn't. No, you're right. It's 24. I don't. Can you explain to me what you're trying to do?
So I guess in between this crack, he's holding out his lockpick gently, and like in thin air, he's just trying to get the boulders to open a wider enough pathway.
Okay.
He's not punching it. He's just like lockpicking it.
You stick one of your lockpicks in there, and you turn it, and it snaps.
So every time we have to use strength, you use your lockpick, and when it's time to lockpick, you punch stuff.
I don't see an issue with that. Wheelie doesn't see an issue with that.
I mean, can I punch the rock again with my dildo? I have like 2 turns left, pretty much.
Punch it again.
I guess really Steely will continue lockpicking.
You're gonna try it again?
You know what,
We
actually,
might need those lockpicks later.
I'm gonna bail on this whole plan, and I'm gonna try to attempt to climb the little hill to go see what the brigands left behind for us to loot.
Okay. Just make an athletics check.
Athletics? Okay. Give me 1 sec.
I rolled a 14. I have a 14.
You pull out a second lockpick and it breaks. And you're staring at it very intent. You're like, what could I be doing wrong here?
If I try it a third time again, maybe it'll work.
I'd like to.
You get up 5 feet. You get up 5 feet, and then you fall on your butt.
Yeah, that's my height. So.
I'd like to investigate, or I guess loot the bandit chief.
Okay. Yeah. So next to him lays the scimitar, which, if Koi chooses, is still burning hot. He also has on him 2 rather ornate daggers, and as well as a hefty sum of gold, about 550.
Damn, the guy was pretty rich.
So does. Oh, never mind. So, like, should I cast Thunderwave on those boulders or what?
I mean,
Or
you
is
can
Odin
try.
teleporting
Really
away?
Steely is gonna use. Really Steely is gonna use cunning action to run away.
I think Thunder Wave is an AoE core, and you're gonna hit everyone, including.
Yeah, I know. We need to move away.
But if you're gonna use it just like as a source of damage to the boulders, then we should just punch repeatedly one after the other, right?
Nah.
Not much point in like wasting spells for damaging rocks, right?
But what would Flinty do?
Nah. Cast Thunderwave.
Well, if I cast Thunderwave, do we care about this bandit captain who's unconscious? Because he's gonna die if I do this.
I was planning to use the bandit captain as like a baseball bat and just try to hold onto him and whack the boulder.
Oh my goodness!
Okay. Guys, stand back.
Oh.
Stand back. Okay, is everyone out of the way? Oh wait, can someone, Immy, can you move that big horse away?
Yep, I got you. Let's just say, for the purposes of saving time, that everybody gets away from this. You don't have to worry about the range. It's just for the purpose of saving time.
All right, so I cast Thunderwave.
All right, you cast Thunderwave.
So the rocks are gonna make a Constitution saving.
Well, they can't save because they're not people.
Okay. So.
They'll just take the damage.
Well, they get knocked back 10 feet.
10 feet, yeah.
So they're basically blocking the path further ahead.
Okay, yeah. No, I like that. Okay.
Well, the path winds up a little bit right here, right?
Yeah.
But it's still too
That's
small.
10 feet-ish.
So
Enough for
yeah,
people to walk through, maybe.
here's what happens though. The top boulder slams into the top cliff and crumbles, and the bottom one, I guess 10 feet directly away from Flinty. I guess the bottom one just sort of lands about there, and cracks a little bit as well.
The question
You're
is
welcome,
that
guys.
enough room for the cart to go through or not?
Yep, that's enough room. It'll be a tight squeeze, but it'll be enough room.
Yeah, Wheelie Steely doesn't believe that, and he's gonna use the Bandit Captain to whack open this boulder.
Okay, roll strength.
Yeah.
He is very heavy. He is a very large man. And you are unable to get him off the ground. In fact, you try to drag him, and you have so much enthusiasm, but you realize how heavy he is, and maybe you're a little bit, oh, maybe this wasn't a good idea.
I'll yell to Wheelie and say, thanks for moving him out of the way.
He's still on the same. He's still on the same path. He's still on the same pathway, regardless. We could just straight up run over him.
We should still look at the camps though, because these guys live there, so there's probably some stuff that we could use.
Okay, then Wheelie Steely will position the cart exactly onto the Bandit Captain so that you can use the cart to climb over the cliffs.
Can we see that oasis up there? Because that looks like a mighty fine soaking bath.
Mm-hmm.
If you climb up, you'll be able to see it.
Okay.
We have to roll for that. Sometimes you fall
Hey,
in the butt.
Hildor, or Odin, toss me up there.
Okay, let's do it.
Yep, Odin's rolling strength, and then Flinty, depending on this, you're going to be rolling acrobatics. Yep, alright, he tosses you, and you roll acrobatics. You land not so gracefully, you land flat on your face, actually.
Oh.
And you're a little bit embarrassed, but you've made it up there.
Oh,
Right.
I just got an idea. Can I ride my dildo up the cliff?
It's flaming, though.
I mean, I guess, but like, you're gonna take burning damage, I think? I don't know.
It's like only for a second, you know?
I don't know how that works. Yeah, sure, I'll let you do it. Yeah, that's a gross image.
No, like I have it for 1 minute. And it's probably gone actually. So I used it 3 turns in combat, so that's
I'll let you do it only because it's stupid.
okay. I'm riding my flaming dildo.
Yep, you get on like it's a broom, and
Yep.
it singes your cheeks, but you rise up and manage to get on top of this
Amazing.
before your flaming dildo dissipates.
Damn, that's awesome. How much damage did I take? It's probably 1d8, right? For flame damage.
I mean, it didn't hit you, right? You just sat on it and it hurt.
Oh,
So
okay.
I don't want to do
Just a little
1d8.
bur-
I'm just gonna do 1d4.
So you have a burning bottom bits?
Alright, I'll take the 1 damage. That's fine.
Uh,
Okay, so now that I'm on top, I can loot this big tent that is in front of me and
yes,
see
you absolutely
there's
can.
something.
So inside
Okay.
are 20 rations.
Damn.
There are also a hefty amount of crossbow bolts. You tally them all up, it rounds up to about 30.
Ooh.
And in terms of valuables, you find a sacks of golden jewels. That also adds up to about 350, and you also find a rather ornate-looking necklace. On the necklace, there is it's encrusted, with all sorts of like nice jewels, and you get a closer look at it, and it's actually a locket. And you open the locket, and inside you find the image of a male tiefling, and a female elf, and they are embracing what looks to be a child, which you presume to be a mix between tiefling and elf.
Oh, it's always good to know that we're killing parents.
This was a human, though.
There were no tieflings or elves that you found among the bodies you killed.
Oh, okay. So it was probably some people they killed before. Okay.
What about the tent on this side?
So it's 350 GP, 30 bolts for crossbows, and
This locket.
this locket strange value.
On the tent below, you find significantly less gold. This one's about 150. You find 3 bottles of alcohol, and you also see in there a bowl of fruits which you've never seen before in your life.
Cool. And then I see this pristine-looking oasis desert.
That was the loot of both those tents. Just so you look through both of them.
I'm just gonna like wash my bedroll.
I love the image of Flinty dragging up a sopping pea-stained bedroll up this. Oh, I guess Odin threw you up there. A little bit dripped on him as you flew up. Yeah. You walk over. It is fresh water. It's very refreshing. And you also see a couple of trees with those same fruits, actually.
Oh. I yell out, "Hey, there's fruits up here, and a nice swimming hole."
You think we can take the tree with us?
I'm not big enough for that. Can I find out what these fruits are before I eat it? Or
Yeah, roll nature.
nature.
19. Okay, so although you've never seen these fruits in your life, you have had experience with similar kinds. They have a sort of sickly sweet smell to them, and you recall, in past experience, you get pretty drunk when you eat a lot of these.
Odin, I think these fruits will make you feel good. Oh, I also found
Can
a lot
we?
of
Do
food.
you think we can turn it into some mead?
Oh, I found 3 alcohols as well.
Ooh.
Here, I'll toss you some.
Okay. Odin, make a dex check.
I toss 1 alcohol and 1 fruit down.
He catches both of them.
I'm going to immediately eat and drink them.
Okay, yeah, I don't think you have to roll for this. You bite into the fruit, and as you're chewing it, you crack open the bottle of mead and drink it down. The mead's a little bit sour. It's been out here for a little past its a good date. But the fruit, man, it's incredibly sweet, and when you swallow it, you start to feel a good inside.
Nice and warm and tingly.
Nice.
Get some more of those?
Yeah, there's a whole tree up here.
Can you bring the whole tree, though?
I'm
Ganondorf.
kind of...
Ganondorf, need you.
Alright, I hear Odin yelling for me, and I come over here. Say, what's up?
There's a tree of deliciousness. I need you to go bring me the tree.
Would you like me to throw you up there?
How about I throw you up there? I'll give you a boost.
Okay, deal.
Alright, whoever's doing the throw and make a strength check. I think you're able to sort of... You don't throw him, but you give him like a little stepping stool, and he just has to climb up the rest of the way, which is just gonna be, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. You lift him up, you boost him up.
And then I'm running to this tree over here.
It's not that tree. That tree is barren, but you see these 2 trees with orange fruits growing out of them.
Okay. I would like to use my hand axe and chop the tree.
Alright, yep,
Oh.
you do that. I don't think you have to make a check for it. I guess you can roll for damage if you want, sure.
Oh, I did.
But I don't think you have to.
I'm still raging.
Yeah, you're very angrily chopping down this tree. With the fury. Yeah, you're just going at it. It comes down lightning speed. lands onto the carpet, and some of the fruits fall off. But yeah, you've cut down this tree.
All right.
Is like Galadriel, Isarya, and I just like staying back and trying to clean the car from like urine, burnt stain, and just blood everywhere.
Yeah, we'll say Isarya's cleaning up the cart and taking care of Bagpipes. Although Galadriel, you'll have to decide what you want to do during this time.
We also have a fetus horse, by the way.
You do have a baby horse.
Yeah.
Oh, give us the fruits.
All right, I'm going to take this tree right here where it fell and chuck it towards Odin.
Okay. Make a strength check. Okay.
It's a baby tree, right?
It's not a baby tree. The perspective, it's like it's a medium-sized tree. So you don't chuck it as much as you sort of just push it along. And you end up getting to the cliff's edge. And are you just gonna push it down?
Yeah, I'll just shove it over.
All right. Are you pushing like directly on top of Odin?
Yeah.
All right, Odin. Would you like to try to catch this, or would you just like to try to move out of the way?
I'm gonna try to sidestep.
All right, make a dex save. This is a dex save, by the way, not a check. Oh, I was on 4 for a second, and I was gonna have a fun time. Yeah, no, you sidestep very calmly as this tree lands head side down, and then its stump topples over towards the horse, but does not hit it. But the horse stumbles back a little bit, and some of the fruits come falling out as it lands hard on the ground.
I'd like to gather the fruits that fell off of it, and I think we should try to bring this tree back home, or the tavern, not necessarily home.
Hey Odin, maybe
And we
you
can,
can
like-
plant them. The seeds.
Ooh, can we plant seeds? Does this fruit have seeds?
From the one you bit into, there is sort of just like a large hard seed in the middle, like a mango.
Oh yeah, we're collecting those. But I'm gonna try to take this tree home, and we can like decorate it like festive like at the tavern. I think it seems like a good idea.
Yep. I'm down with that. You're just gonna try. I guess you have the second cart now, so you have some space for a bunch of stuff.
I'm throwing the card here.
Yep. You painstakingly drag this tree up the cart, and you load it up. You push off the dead bodies. Immy's sort of at the front, just grooming this horse who is very hurt. It took a nasty burn wound. Galadriel and Wheelie, you guys are just sort of chilling.
I guess I'll ask Galadriel. Hey, do you want to loot the bodies?
Sure.
Okay. I mean, if you want to go back and like look over literally all these bodies, except the main guy, because I think you already looted him. Let's see, how many bodies are there? All right, on these 7 bandits that are dead, you find across all of them, I can't do math, 280 gold. The vultures have nothing because they're vultures.
We'll split that.
Yes.
Okay. Is there anything else anybody wants to do while they're here?
I am going to walk back in the cart and use my primal awareness, and I can sense whether the following types of creatures are present within 1 mile of us, or within 6 mile if we're in our favored terrain, but we're not.
Okay.
And it lists a bunch of creatures.
Can you just, I'll put that
Yes.
into the chat.
Sorry.
No problem. The following types: Fae, Fiends, and Undead Element. Okay, I see. Okay, let's see. You do not detect any of the sort within 1 mile.
Okay. So I'm gonna tell everybody, hey guys, there's nothing within the next mile that is dangerous. So we have some time to rest if we need to.
Do we want to take a long rest?
I want to take a long rest next to this pristine river oasis and campfire.
So can we tie the horses up?
Casually,
Go ahead.
He was just casually eating vulture food.
You're eating the vulture?
It's dead and it's already charred. So.
I guess it is. No, thank you for reminding me that it's charred. I was gonna make a roll Constitution to see if you get sick, but all right, yeah, Wheelie, you bring back this. It's not the best tasting because it wasn't like really cooked so much as just burnt to a crisp, but it's safe to eat in any case. All right, yeah. So you want to set up a camp here, I guess?
Yeah, at the
I mean, it's radiant
oasis.
damage, so it's literally sunburned.
Right.
That's
So-
probably crispy.
So
and
rare.
Yeah, like no, it's like he probably has to do like a Constitution like saving throw. Like it's probably ashes, honestly. But
I
whatever.
mean, I already said nothing, but you know, it's whatever. It's
Yeah.
done. Okay. Okay. Yeah. You guys sort of set up camp using the remnants of this bandit outpost. And you pass the night. And unless anybody wants to do anything, you can go ahead and do your long rest stuff.
We're always gonna park the car over the bandit to try and kill him.
Okay.
So then, with the long rest, our health resets, ammo resets, spells reset.
Yes, your spells reset.
Okay.
Before you go to sleep, Wheelie gently nudges Ballers over this bandit captain, and he walks over him like painstakingly slowly, like uncomfortably slowly, and every step there's just like a nasty crunch, and then the wheels roll over him, and it's a fun time.
We regain all our spell slots, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
you do. You are healed to full, you regain your spell slots, all that stuff.
So what are we doing with the fetus horse?
Eating it.
Well, we can see if Ballers wants to adopt Bagpipes. He's a male horse, but maybe I don't know.
He's a male horse, but he is a good boy, and you bring up bagpipes during the night, to all the majesty that is Ballers, and you see them touch noses, and it's very cute.
Aw.
Bagpipes tries to nurse, but it doesn't work.
No, it doesn't work. He tries to like suckle on Ballers' tongue.
Nice save.
What about the other horse? Is that a male horse?
You want to check?
I'm all the way up here.
I want to check the horse's sex.
All right, you look underneath and you see some teats. I don't know anything about animals. Can they breastfeed if they're not pregnant? Is that a thing?
No, you can't.
Nah, no way.
Well, in any case.
Well,
Ballers
then
has a lady
Ballers just
friend.
has to get the other horse pregnant.
Oh my gosh. That is own case. Not today. It is not his or her season. But he's very happy to have a friend and an adopted horsey boy. All right. So
just for future reference, are we gonna name this horse? Is this horse joining our group?
It's a lot of NPCs.
I mean, at this point, it's like a little rabbit.
No, the other horse, the big.
Oh, what are we doing with the fucking fetus?
Well, we're keeping
I'll
that.
smash it with my hammer. Okay, I'm gonna roll strength.
Oh.
No.
I think we have enough allies in our group. We have Kent. We have 2 horse. We have Immy.
Kent and
Well,
Ryan
horses
are
are
gone.
horses.
Yeah, Kent is gone.
I'm not
Sure,
gonna
we'll keep
stop
the
you.
fetus. It's gonna do 1d1 of damage probably.
It's a baby. It can't fight.
Why are you hitting a baby?
No, it's not a baby. It's a fetus. And
It's
she
not-
brought him back in time.
It's a young horse.
No,
it's like
it's got birth.
Just after birth. That's what
Yeah.
it's brought back to.
So it cannot walk yet.
I think
Pretty much.
technically horses
Horses
can
can
walk like when
Yeah.
they're born.
Yeah.
Okay, so he can barely walk. And that's it. So he's not going to be able to carry the cart for the next, 10 years?
Like 3 months. Horses grow like
Do they grow that
stupid
quickly?
fast. Yeah.
What, 3 months they can carry a cart with people?
I mean,
At
I
least
don't.
half of it?
I mean,
No,
maybe
they
not
weigh,
with
like-
people, but
They weigh like a good 1,000 pounds at that point.
Okay, I can ride this horse in like 2 weeks.
Definitely. Definitely.
that's
If you
one
want
less
to start
person in the
adopting
cart.
horses,
So, to make this easier on you, Josie, can we just have Flinty, if Flinty wants to, adopt this horse and just she'll control it like Dynasty does the panther?
yeah, sure. I mean, it's maybe this is just my cue to not put in as much mounted combat involving 500 horses, but all right, Flinty, you open up your backpack and you invite Bagpipes to climb in, sort of like a kangaroo would climb into a pouch, except a horse wouldn't know to do that. But Bagpipes does, and his little head peeks out the back of your backpack, and it's very cute.
Aw.
Okay, are we done with this map?
Definitely.
Okay. And so we'll end off with this next scene. You guys wake up from your long rest, and the rest of the way to Elysia is uneventful. It takes about 2 more days. And you begin to make your approach to the city. Oops. There we are. Now, where's my music? I guess we'll do this.
Oh, so it's
one.
Minas Tirith. Okay, cool.
I have a question.
Yes, what's your question?
Are we like an ally with this town, or we've never been here, or what's
So,
the...
I'm not going to say you've never been here if you wanted to make a part of your backstory, but just so you sort of get an idea. Elysia is the capital city of the region that you are in. And we sort of went over its history, but in terms of like what it's known for, it's just sort of one of the biggest things is its system of government. It was very much a democratic form. So there was a queen, but she had advisors, she had a cabinet. And it was a prosperous city, especially after during the now late queen's rule during those 200 or so years. And if you want to be a part of your backstory that you have been to Elysia, feel free to do that.
Okay.
So I just sort of as a catch-all, you make the approach, and you do see this majestic city, but you see something else that troubles you. You see an enormous amount, like literally hundreds, if not thousands, of cultists that are filing in through this, and there is this huge barrier, sort of purpley barrier that has been cast over the exterior of the city that just ends outside of its walls. And as you pull up, and Immy rubs her eyes and peeks out of the caravan, and she's like, "That's definitely not normal." Yeah, that's what we'll leave you with another lovely cliffhanger. Yeah, thank you again for another wonderful week of Dungeons and Dragons. It is the 3-hour mark, and we will see you next week, hopefully with everybody in tow.
Thanks, everyone.
Thank you, Josie.
Thank you, Josie.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Excited. Gotta wait a whole nother week.
6 more days.
Hopefully it was everyone.
Yeah, hopefully.
At least what we did today was not plot important.
There's a lot of dicks to draw though.
I am not drawing.
Wait, Corey, a lot of dicks to draw. So you took a piss, and it involves many dicks to draw?
No,
What?
you wrote a flaming dodo. Okay.
That was it? There's only one penis today.
I
You
hope you're
smacked
not.
a guard with it. You smacked a rock with it. You're smacking penises everywhere.
Yeah.